going live here.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing though. Even though I kind of feel like shit, I'm just like, it's just been such a couple of weeks that I just like, I don't even care. I just want to, I'm gonna grind through it. At least I'm playing a D&D game instead of like doing any of the shit I've been having to do lately. I started a new job on Monday, so like in the last in that changeover period, I guess you might say, and it's looking forward to playing some D&D. Definitely looking forward to doing this here. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So let's get into this then. Oh, let me get Roll20. Actually, I got Roll20 open here. So last session, there were many shenanigans. Oh, looks like I moved something here. What do I do?
Yeah, about the fog of war. They were saying in the Discord that's off. Yeah, there you go.
There, better.
Yeah, they did something in Roll20 to shift it off by 10 feet. So
that's awesome. It's all good now. That's probably me. I just clicked on it wrong. Yeah. So you and your group had previously spent some time, had delved down into the Temple of Elemental Evil's second below ground level and explored a bit, coming upon a group of bandits and a minotaur that were at odds with each other. Shenanigans, as they always do, ensued. And as happens, you ultimately ended up killing pretty much everybody except for one warrior-looking guy who looked exactly like this. You can see my profile picture. I've changed his to his image here, which you can see. Which, of course, the cloak was a... Your name is Goldilocks?
Oh, I name him Baldilocks to shame.
Baldilocks. And he has a horned red skull. Red skulls on the front and back of that cloak there, which you can kind of see a little bit in the image. And
okay, wish.com, Mike Tyson.
And you ended up, he kind of fought a little by your side, sort of, when the Minotaur battle was going on, but then eventually you started taking it to him as well, and he ran off. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but at some point, Gray Ash hit him with a glitter dust. And made his invisibility, well, I guess disappear, for lack of a better word, and he looked like the Gold Man. Well, now the Bald Gold Man. So he looks like a golden bald statue. I
am lying.
But beyond that, you also, in following him, you come into this really large chamber, massive chamber, which let me get that in front of me actually right now. A huge echoing hall, with a bunch of tables and let's see here. I'm going to reread this just so you can have this description, because you're starting in this room again. This huge echoing hall was evidently once the scene of great revels celebrating the triumphs of the temple. The floor of the place is littered with skeletons, skulls, and bones of humans and various humanoids. Here and there are parts of broken chairs, stools, tables, benches, sideboards, buffets, cabinets, and cases. Much of the wreckage has probably been carted off for firewood. Tapestries and trophies still remain on the walls in spots. The former show scenes of raiding, looting, pillaging, and rape. Trophies include mummified heads, torn battle standards, hides and skins, battered shields, sundered armor, and a broken broadsword. Dozens of empty crossettes and sconces line the walls. The broad steps in the middle of the north wall are of dull black stone, and the descending stair seems most depressing and horrible, though passable. And it was in front of those stairs, near a pile of large stones, that you caught sight of several trolls. And it wasn't long before a battle between yourselves and these beasts began to take place. It took a bit. You took some injuries. A few of you were hurt more than others. But eventually you were able to kill the 4 trolls. I believe it was 4. Yes, you were able to kill off the 4 trolls. And take a pause to begin to heal your wounds, thanks to Tarkus and Tuktrin. Soon after the battle, however, a group of half-orcs and a couple of humans, 5 in total, two half-orcs of a somewhat nondescript nature, and 2 humans, clearly ruffians, bandits, the kind that you've encountered many times before, were obviously led by yet a 3rd half-orc, a beast of a man. I described him as more like 3/4 orc, more orc than man for sure, with large tusks and a mottled head. He had a scimitar at his side and wore decorated leather armor. The 5 of them came out into the room as you were recovering from your wounds, dragging the body of this bald-headed man who had been turned gold. Still living, they threw the man to your feet, unconscious, and exchanged with you passage out of the place for the captive. They called it, I believe they called it your treasure or your gift.
Good deal.
And you ended up looting him. You took his cloak. You took his scimitar. Or you took his cloak. You took his... What else did he have on him?
Did he have a belt?
I think you asked that last time, actually. He had leather. He had leather armor.
Leather. Silver
Cloak
chain.
and leather.
Yeah.
And then you had a
pouch
bag.
of holding.
Yep.
I thought you said he had a belt.
A bag of holding?
Yep, you had a bag of holding.
Fucking, they're great.
It was a small pouch of holding, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So his
Sorry,
belt
that's
pouch is a
horrible.
small
Right,
bag
that's-
of holding. Yeah. His
Yeah.
belt pouch is a small bag of holding.
We can do loot division in a bit.
Which had copper,
That's
silver,
that's the
electrum,
that's
gold,
the
and
money
platinum.
bag.
Oh, and you also got his broadsword,
That's not a bad idea.
which I don't think I told you that last time, did I?
No,
don't
you
think
did not,
so.
because it's not written down here.
Yeah, write that down. It's a very fine broadsword, one that, quick glance from Tuktrin, who has expertise in weapon and armor making, says is of excellent quality, the kind of quality which would be usable to hold enchantment. And that is where we will begin. He lies at your feet. You're not sure what the trolls were doing over in the area that they were, but when you first came upon them, they were looking down sort of at the stairs that head downwards in the northern, in the center of the northern wall. From this room, of course, too, there are numerous different ways that you can sort of head off from here, depending on what choices you would like to make.
Hmm.
What would you like to do?
believe we spoke about going back to the orcs and asking them some questions.
No, we spoke about squeezing questions out of Golden Boy.
Oh, okay. Even better.
I mean, he's
We don't have to be
in our
polite.
Go in
he's
character.
in our care.
Go in character now.
Yeah.
That's the game. Okay.
Game has begun.
I slap his head just once, like Benny Hill.
He scowls at you. Get a little bit of gold dust on your hand.
I say,
How long does the spell last, David? It's quite a while, I believe.
It was a while, yeah.
A second level spell, is that right? Duration is special.
Special.
1d4 rounds plus 1 round per caster level. So it's probably getting close to the end here at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you start to see it start fading from his skin, fading from the cloak, the sword, the armor that you've collected.
Am I still big?
I think you are, because I think that's 10 minutes per level, if I'm not mistaken.
Turns, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I just like make sure he can't go anywhere, because I'm huge.
Duration is 5 rounds per level, so it's probably like 25 rounds, 25 minutes.
It's probably not that long then there.
He's still big, though.
I say, well, I'm sure Turlock's and us all have some questions for you.
I've been betrayed.
What do you expect? You're an evil scumbag.
You know nothing of me.
I'll pull the orb out
We know you're outnumbered.
as he speaks.
You've broken into my home, killed my men, throw me to the ground. He's like holding his side from where Roland kicked him a couple times. Because actually, Roland, you noted that you mentioned you kicked him a couple of times, like
I was going to kick him
last
to death,
round.
but I didn't.
Considering the people that gave you to us, I don't think it's your home anymore.
Just scowls at you.
What is your name?
This is why should I fucking tell you anything?
Oh dear, J.B. Turlock's. You better start.
They're always like this, aren't they?
I want
The
no
man here is like,
question.
I pull out my dagger.
God,
Wait.
You got... Yes, Roland.
Take him in a side room while you do this. I really do not wish to see. I'm willing to hear the screams beyond the veil. I really do not wish to see visually what you do to him. Sorry. I pat you. I do love you though, and I kiss you on the head. And then I let go.
So weird.
Yeah, I am weird. He's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's crazy, so I'm not going to mess with that. Roland Ravensblood. I look back at Baldylocks. One more time. You either tell us your name, or you start losing body parts.
All right. Let's see here. Maybe. I mean, you don't have intimidation skill. I believe that is an
No.
actual proficiency in the
Probably.
fighter's handbook. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Can anybody clarify that? Let's see here.
What I'd suggest is nobody survives torture without telling. It's just a matter of time and whether they tell you truths or lies. So
Yeah,
my
that's probably
suggestion
fair.
is
yeah, it's
My
a
suggestion
warrior or rogue proficiency.
I
Well,
mean, I'm
warrior
pretty
proficiency,
sure-
but it's in the Thieves Handbook.
but
Strength
not to lose the
charisma.
moment. Maybe a few saving throws here and there. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure if
Sure.
I do cut something off, then I'll just get an automatic success.
Yeah, you're going to get pluses,
but,
but then
you know.
is he going to tell you truths then, or is he
True,
going to tell
true,
you
true.
fucking
What you
anything?
want to hear? Yeah, that's
Mhm.
the question. I mean, yeah. So like, let's see here.
See, I'd rather just have one roll, not hear the torture. It happened.
Go, yeah. Go on ahead and that's fine. We'll do that. Just go ahead and make me a charisma. So it's a charisma check for intimidation. You do not have the skill of intimidation, but you do. But it is a thief skill. I think that means it's what, -3? Is that right? Does that sound right? If it's in your group, but you don't have the skill. Does that sound about right, guys?
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, do charisma minus.
What I do is, to cut through this, is I take off the orb and give it to Tulux.
Ooh.
You take off the orb?
Yeah.
What do you mean take it off?
Since I've got it on the chain, haven't I?
Just hand it to me.
Are you?
Yes.
I mean, it's a skull. It's like this big.
Oh, is it? Is it really big?
I mean, it's the size of I think it's the size of a skull. Or like a jawless skull.
skull.
Let's see here. That's a good question, actually. Oh, no, you're right. It's 3 inches in diameter. So
I pass it.
Or like that. It's not. Oh, wait, you can't even see me. I'm like showing something on the screen. You can't even see me. It's like, I don't know.
Okay.
Depending on what you're.
So what do we decide? Charisma -3 penalty?
Yeah.
All right, gotta roll 8 or lower. I rolled a 3. That works for me.
All right, so so through some questioning, he eventually, through your wiles, he eventually says, he eventually reveals that his name is Commander Feldrin.
Wow.
And
Commander Felcher.
Yeah.
Commander of no one.
He says, yeah, see, and you've, it didn't take much torture. I mean, since you succeeded at your intimidation check. So you've kind of put the group of you are standing around him. And he says, fine. He says, Feldrin is my name.
See,
What
that was easy enough. Next question, then.
Are we going to ask him,
Yeah, I don't
know about it.
I don't remember the list of questions, so y'all let it go. I'll tell you if he's lying, and if you're lying, I'm gonna take your nose right there and cut it off.
Let's ask him. Has he got any agents in Nolb?
That's right.
He says, we've sent agents to Nolb in the entire area around. You might kill me, but the temple will thrive. There's no point. It's a new age.
I look worried.
I don't remember his name. I want to ask if he knows of that. The guy that had the ring of invisibility that was in the shop but fled to here.
Batman, we called him. I don't remember his name.
Ran off.
I think he came here, though.
You want to describe him?
I don't remember the description of him. Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, you describe him.
Yeah. It's like, do you know this man?
The fat guy die or the other guy die?
The other guy died. The fat guy got away. Jake died.
Jake. Yeah, that's the fat man survived. My dad used to love that show. You guys are pulling. I told you I didn't sleep well last night. You get me to pull up this.
Yeah, that's a point. Too much information gathering. Well,
no, it's all good.
Just, as a group at a game now, are we going back to normal, carrying on?
I've no reason to go back right now. I just need like a night's sleep, basically.
The rest of you, what do you think?
I'm down to keep on going.
You killed the other guy, right? The other one of the two?
I don't even remember. I know one guy was invisible and got away on a horse.
And then the other guy went. Actually, they both got away then.
Yeah, I think one
Because
left.
the one guy had
left
left the day
and one went to the
before.
shop.
Yeah, you're correct. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I would have been
So-
pretty surprised if you'd have killed them both.
Yeah, he says
It wasn't that
you
easy.
you speak of Ranos and Greymag. This is yes. I have dealt with those scoundrels before.
Do you
It's
have?
been-
Sorry.
It's been some time since I've seen them. Weeks at least.
Captain Tarkus, do you have anything
Do you know
to
where they were
ask?
going last?
I couldn't hear you, David.
So
Sorry.
do you know where they were going last? Sorry.
I don't know. It's nothing that I do, that I have anything to do with.
Okay.
It says those orders come from deep down below. And you can see him, he's like, he kind of, when he says that, he's like, his eyes are shifting, like he's kind of like looking around nervously.
Tell us about deep down below.
If this,
What can we
yeah,
expect?
if this place is your home, draw me a map and explain some of the dangers so that we don't befall them. And
He
I'll hand
says,
him parchment and charcoal.
All right, let's see here.
If he's got any fingers left, that is.
I don't
That's what
think
I'm
I had to
saying.
cut anything off. I think that we
No, not at this
successfully
point.
intimidated him.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's see here. So,
Besides, I'd be starting
Um,
like with the to the knuckle, then the next knuckle, etc. Draw it out, you know.
Mhm.
Too graphic,
You know, I
my
need
guy.
I am.
I need a quest spell for all these people. Just give them all quests to fuck off and be better people.
half of them die because they can't do it.
You are.
That's
You
their
are
own problem.
Zeus. Go. 12 quests of Goldilocks. Go.
Hmm.
Back me up,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, he kind of gives you some. He gives you some basic. See, I'm hesitant to like reveal stuff to you on
I
the
understand.
map because I don't want you then not to.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
to-
know
to-
where he shows he doesn't give you like a whole map, but what I'll like as you go, I'll tell you like when you see stuff that like I'll reveal it as you go along, just because I don't want to
Okay.
like I don't want it to be
Yeah.
all revealed and you're like I don't know where we went, you know.
okay, so I mean, if there's any prevalent dangers in any locations,
Yeah, so
I
he
mean,
basically
he will have shared that. So just
yes.
maybe-
So he tells you that in the northeast from here is an area where like bugbears congregate, bugbears that are loyal to the temple. Many bugbears.
Mhm.
Directly to the straight to the east is where he kind of does his business. There
Bit of a
is
shitty one.
there's an ogre named Lork who is kind of like the I'll just play this out. This is Lork to the east. He's someone we all deal with. When new recruits come here, willingly or unwillingly, we take them to Lork first, and he decides. He is the one who knows where they are to go. All of us deal with them. Elsewhere from here, to the south, this area, are places that me and my men tended to avoid. The temples devoted to followers of the cults, the elemental cults, air, water, fire, all to the south on this level. He
Is he a
says,
priest?
I know not what those who follow water or fire have at their disposal, except for that fire does have a magician amongst them, a woman of great power, fearsome. And he kind of like shudders like when he says that. And you recall seeing like a red robed
Parade?
yeah, right, exactly. You saw this woman, probably. You are kind of assuming.
Was this the one that was in the tower? I asked him.
Yeah. She was
No.
The one we saw in the town when that big fight kicked off.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
you saw them, like you saw her come out again, remember? Like when like you saw like the wagon, like she came out and like helped unload the wagon, and then like they brought the like slaves or new recruits in, and then you ended up like fighting a little bit, like you killed some people after that, but it was after she and like her main people had gone in.
I killed Squint Eye in a one-on-one, and you burnt the pub. I remember.
Well, that was in the town. This was like right outside on the upper level of the temple. Like, remember, like out in that courtyard, you had like a fight there, and she had come out there as well, if you recall, like because she had like accepted the I'll just say slaves.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, she had accepted the slaves. He says the fire and water temples are more to the south, but the temple of air. He says. He looks over and he looks down this hallway, which is like just to the south of like kind of where you are. He says, through that way. He says, undoubtedly they heard the sounds. But the temple of air has been diminished. Likely they chose to ignore it, hoping that some of their many enemies were the ones being killed.
So you are just a mercenary commander within this madness? Or are you a priest?
That's it.
Is he
Commander.
Is he actually a priest, or is he just in charge of the security? That's what's confusing me.
Are you asking him?
I believe he's just a warrior.
I'm just like relaying to JB.
He says, I have done whatever I've needed to survive. I am no follower of these cults.
I can appreciate that.
I assume he's being honest, JB.
Yeah, he's telling the truth here.
Yeah.
I said, do you know who the tower wizard did work for? If it wasn't for the temples?
Oh, those in the tower. Oh, yes. No. Yeah, okay. If I answered, he wouldn't have answered that like in any other way than what I'm going to say right now. He says, yes. Those in the tower. He says, from what I understand, they're all dead. Their commanders, too, killed or disappeared. The bodies were not entirely found. Only one. But he says, just wait for me to flip to the page that I need to get to really quick.
Killed by what?
He says, Falrinth. Sure. You mean Falrinth and Creech.
Killed by ...
I look at like
He says, no,
it's like-
Falrinth and Creech.
Mhm.
Men, in many ways, like me, but evil. I only do what's necessary. Life has... It's not easy. Surely you know this.
Tarkus.
Yes, my brother.
I remember once when we came across that woman in the Iron Maiden. Not the Iron Maiden, the thing hanging when we were traveling through the cursed lands.
Yes.
And she asked to be let out. She had been locked in there for witchery. And I remember you had some kind of way of communicating with your god to establish what the nature of them inside. Do you have the ability to do this?
Love the roleplay on that. He says, I am nothing but a warrior. Just like you. He's looking at you, Roland, when he says that.
Or not?
Can you rephrase that, please? It was confusing. Sorry. Slow brain today.
I do not know, but just knew inherently whether she was good or bad as such.
Oh,
some kind
I
of
understand.
detection of the evil.
yes.
Minus 50 roleplay XP.
Unfortunately, I have to sleep for this one.
Did not Grey Ash ask to sleep also?
Yeah.
Very well.
Rest.
I
I'll get
must
out
prepare my spells the night before.
So should
So I
we
cannot
have a
commune with my god.
downtime of a night then?
Just flick
Maybe.
that
I was asking,
reset
was like,
button.
would there be a safe place to rest within this floor, the floor above us? Or safe enough?
But if we plan on resting, probably the safest place would be where the bandits were holed up. Those rooms
Or
are
like in the birds
small
room,
and
maybe.
the room with the bunks just off where we just where we killed the Minotaur. That's
the room where we burned everything down. Oh,
that also connects
just to the
to
south
the other
of
room,
it.
though.
True.
But it's
Like that connects to this room, I assume.
yeah, it seems like a safe, defensible location. We can barricade doors, and sleeping here in the open would be a great danger to us all.
He says, there are rumors that the Temple of Earth has been destroyed.
Yeah.
But those from below worship something darker. Something foul.
Dwarves?
Hey.
The spider.
No. That's an evil creature.
I punched JB. Sorry, that's really
he says those like myself. It's pretty clear that the rest of these temples are but pawns. These elemental temples. Truly, they serve something else. Something darker. Something which not even the five of you could hope to defeat. It's best that you take your leave. Never return. Move far from this place.
It's not
You're
an
worried
option.
about us now then, all of a sudden. Listen.
He says, had I not... He says, yes, you and I are alike.
I understand. And as the casters gain their spells, I'll give him some water. It's actually...
Doesn't seem to help.
Locks. I have a different strategy. I say to the side. let us spend this night drinking, and let us inebriate this man together and see what he knows when he's drunk. You have to stay sober.
Fine with that.
Come then, mercenary. I'll cut his bonds free. I'll throw him.
All right, so you cut his bonds free. Everybody roll a d10. Tell me what you get.
Okay.
Oh shit! I've got no die.
If it matters, I'm still invisible.
Helpful.
I rolled the 3.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 2. That's bad.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
That's a D10. Come on, dice tower. 4.
Tuctrin? Well, I mean, Dom, what'd you get for Tuctrin? I do not hear Dom. Anybody hear Dom?
Nope.
Dom seems to not be at his computer at the moment.
Well, he unmuted.
Saw him for a second.
Oh, it just blinked.
Yeah, I think he's got something
Technical
technical going on
difficulties.
there.
Yeah,
it was
technical.
muted and it unmuted, so I think... Let me see, maybe if I try this. Try this again.
Kick his ass.
No, still nothing. You might have to
Oh,
leave
no,
and
like-
come back.
I feel guilty because, like, really, I wanted to escape. It means become like an ongoing villain, NPC minor. He's got that kind of zen. Other than that, I'm gonna just absolutely get wrecked with him and see what he fucking knows. See if he'll join us, maybe. Do some shit.
Well, a couple guys have escaped. Valorant escaped. You learn in talking to him when you're describing those that you fought. There was the magic user who escaped when you were fighting those two. The two guys who were underneath the temple. I mean, underneath the tower. When you went deep down and you fought those guys like early on.
Mm-hmm.
He escaped.
Yeah, like Valorant and Creech. He escaped.
Those were really hard. I remember. Those were rock
clever.
hard.
Yeah, they almost killed us.
Right.
Surprised they
Hey,
didn't.
I think I heard you for a second.
Can
Dom?
you hear me now?
Oh,
Yes.
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just decided not to work.
You know how technology.
I got a 9.
All right, so JB and Tarkus, the two of you are like focused on this guy. Roland, you roll. Chris, you rolled like a 4 or something. Is that what I heard?
4.
You go over and cut the bonds, and you kind of like, as you do, you sort of stand back and you see rushing from the hallway to the south.
Which hallway?
Show you.
Fortunately, we've stripped
The
him of his armor.
hallway where the wind air
Oh yeah,
symbol
the
is.
temple symbol.
Rushing from that hallway come half a dozen bugbears rushing out into the room, roaring
God
as
damn it.
bears do, battle axes in hand. JB and who else was the one that rolled like a 2 or something like that? Was it
I
Tarkus, right? Tarkus and JB, the two of you are surprised. It was special attack. So the two of you are like, sort of stunned into doing nothing. But the rest of you can roll initiative. Oh, actually, declare.
Right, nice one.
We haven't messed
I have
up
no
yet.
idea.
You're doing
I
really
don't
well,
have
mate.
many spells.
I'll wait for the party to declare. Can we ping exactly where they're charging from, please?
Mhm.
So-
You don't even need to ping it. It's right on the map. You just see the little swirlies. That's where they're
Oh,
coming
yeah.
from.
Yeah, I can see them. Oh, yeah, great.
Coming out of there.
That's fine. Yeah. And we're where the little man is. Okay.
Oh shit. To close my tab because I'm stupid.
I'm looking to get some pets eventually, but I don't like bugbears. If there were no, maybe. I was going to try and find some no and leave them in a
All right, let's do
contest.
some declarations here.
Sorry. Well, I'm going to do javelin of lightning bolt unless anything else. I'd rather
Javelin
not.
lightning bolt.
I'd rather not.
I'm gonna
though, 'cause I
be-
just keep going.
I'm gonna be moving up to the side just to get out of the way of everyone. I don't want to get caught in the fight right now.
Okay. And then what about Tuctrin? Oh, are you going to do
Uh,
anything else, or are you going to delay your action there?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything else right now.
Okay. What about Tuctrin?
So I am going to step in front, axe in hand, ready to go.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll initiative then. Why don't one of the three of you, Dom? You're always good at rolling
Hang on.
initiative. Let's let you
I'm
do
not doing
that.
javelin. I'm not doing javelin. then.
Of course.
If that's what's happening.
You're going to do something else?
Yeah, if that's not the because that's not okay. Because I say to Grey Ash, I go watch him, and I point at the Goldilocks, and then I charge forward to do a presence attack, but not actually slam into them. I give them a chance to fucking maybe go So like I charge forward with my shields. I haven't got my helmet on though at the moment and bits of armor because I've been relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I just declare. Watch him, and then I'll just pick up my shield.
Goldilocks seems surprised as well.
Okay.
So I got a 7.
You rolled a 7. That's
I
what I
rolled
like
a
to
7.
hear. Thanks, buddy. Nice start.
No problem. Gonna kick it off right here.
All right. So 7 on 8. These guys rush out into you, and they just crash into the group of you as you're all there. They kind of beat you to being able to really kind of get on your feet. Get yourself like set. And let's see here. They essentially like rush in to surround you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 2 go to Roland, and 2 go towards Tarkus, and then there's 1 on Tuctrin and 1 on JB. So they all come rushing at you.
6 of them.
Big bastards too. Yep, 6 of them. All right, so Tarkus, these 2 come rushing at you, and you have a shield, right? Do you use a shield?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, and you just put up your shield, and you just deflect away 1 axe, and then you dodge down underneath the second axe, and you're just kind of jumping back and forth, and you're able to maneuver out of the way of their blows. Same thing with you, Roland. Easily, with your expertise at dodging and maneuvering, you're able to keep clear of their battle axes, jumping back, jumping forward, moving all around through the large battle area, leaping up onto a table at one point. Then one each come at JB and Tuctrin. Let's see, JB. All right, so Tuctrin, I think, might get hit here. So that is AC -1. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily.
I
Easily.
can't remember. I know. So I think but Roland has like super armor class.
Yeah, I do not.
And you take 6 points of damage as you feel the axe cut into you.
All right. Take it. Ouch.
Okay. So they basically, they don't, I mean, it's not like impossible for you to escape, but they've sort of, surrounded you and your group. Just as that was happening, though, of course, Grey Ash, you're just moving. So you just move over there. You start moving over there. You kind of get out of that area. That was at 8, at 9, 10, 11, 12,
Hang
13,
on.
12.
What's initiative?
The die was 7.
It was 7.
So
Okay.
12.
11.
You got 11? Okay, go ahead, Roland.
That's the sword, one-handed. Okay, who's the biggest? Who's the leader?
I
Who's
mean,
the
they
one
all look
wearing-
fairly similar. Look like grunts.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Is anybody or any of them attacking Greyhawk?
No, he's invisible. Nobody sees him.
Are any of them attacking two locks?
Yeah, one.
Fuck
You got
dead.
2 on you, though.
Fuck them. I attack the one on two locks. 10 plus 7, 17, minus 2.
Yeah, you got him.
They're large,
Nice.
aren't they?
Yep. You bring that bastard sword down right on top of that beast.
D12 plus 8,
But so are you.
18.
Not anymore.
Okay.
18 damage to the bugbear on two locks.
Yeah. Well, he's still up. But
Second
just
attack.
barely.
Second attack.
hmm
Do I get 2 attacks or not?
Yeah.
Do I not master 3?
This is the first
level
round.
7.
Do you get 2 in the
Is
first
it
round?
3 every 2? Yeah, it is.
So you get 2 on your second round.
Okay.
Let's see if I got all this right here. Yep, they're large, 7 feet tall. All right, so yeah, so you cut into one brutally, and it looks down, and you can just see this big, like, blood dripping out of its torn fur underneath its armor. All right, so that was 11, 12. Is that what I heard? Tuck goes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. So I've got 2 on me. You
Yep.
said?
Yep.
And attack the first one, and I probably missed. Let's see, plus 4, 6. Yeah. Do they have an AC of 5?
They have an AC of 5.
All right. Oh, that's shit damage though. 8 damage on my first attack.
Yeah, that's not great.
No.
But it's still pretty good. I mean, yeah, you chop into him with your holy axe goes first, right? So your axe of Clangeddon crunches into it. You hear a couple ribs snap, because that's probably where you're reaching, even when you're swinging overhead.
AC 4 on the second attack.
Yep,
And
yep.
that is 13 damage.
Yeah, and then you come back sweeping with the other axe. You chop off one of its legs. Blood goes spurting everywhere. It kind of hops around almost comically for a second before crunching down to the ground, bleeding out, reaching towards its like bloody stump before its eyes gloss over and go dark.
Oof.
That was at 12. Then okay, Gray Ash, is there anything that you want to do?
I think I'm gonna wait around. Like, there's not much I can do without wasting potential things in the future, so I'll see
Okay.
how the party deals with it. I'm basically out of spell, so I'm just gonna be burning things if I want to do actual things. I don't
Yeah.
lose my invisibility as well.
Yeah, don't lose that invisibility.
It's not worth throwing it just to like bog them one with my staff, so I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Agree.
Okay, so let's get back around to declarations again then, and we'll start with Roland. What are you gonna do?
Ooh. Okay. Finish off the one I'm on, and then if I
Mhm.
get a second attack any of them that are going for preferably Tarkus or Greyhawk or Turlox in that order. I'll just ignore the ones on me. I'm going to strangle the last one to death.
Okay.
I'm going to let him attack me over and over. So yeah, that's my declaration.
Okay, and then what about JB?
There is still one on me.
There is. It's bleeding profusely, but he is there.
Well, let's put him out of his misery. Stabby time.
Okay, and what about Tuctrin?
Choppy.
All right, and Tarkus.
I'm going to do the same as the dwarf. Just start swinging.
Okay. Okay. And then finally, Grey Ash, are you just sort of holding your action again?
Yeah, I'm sort of just trying to be stealthy, keep out of the way of the bustle.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what, Grey Ash? You're invisible, aren't you, at the moment?
Yeah.
You know what you should do? Have you got enlarge
Nope.
spell? You should
I've
get
used it.
enlarge or shrink, okay? And then use shrink and invisibility. So you become like really small and really tiny.
I can drink one of the potions, but it's not
No, I
really
mean,
much
get
use
it
right
in
now.
your spell list as a defensive spell. If you're starting to think now, hang on a minute, I can take a back seat, remain unhidden and use spells, you're thinking right, thinking correctly. And one of the best defensive spells is actually shrink really small, become invisible, and then say levitate or something. Just be in an area where they can't find you and then just blast them.
Shrink, though, like in the reverse of enlarge, it doesn't make you small. Like it would be awesome to use like on like a halfling or like a gnome, but it's like it reduces you by like 40 or 50%, which is fine, but it's not like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't make you like miniature or like even like a foot or less, you know, unless you're, you know, it's like, I wish it was that awesome, but it's just not quite that awesome.
Cool.
Okay, so let's see here. Well, David, since you're just kind of hanging around doing nothing, why don't you go ahead and roll the initiative die this time?
3.
Hey.
Sweet.
All right.
Work with that.
4.
Yeah, let me see. I think I go on 5. I do.
5. Okay,
I
go ahead.
On 5. No, I don't.
Go ahead, JB.
Stab this ass. That is a 13. And that is going to hit an armor class of 4.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you plunge your dagger right into its chest, right into the heart. Had 1 hit point left.
Nice.
And, you know, you just like use your other hand and just like smack, just like, you know, push it through the last like, you know, defenses of its ribs, and it reaches at it, just like kind of plunges to his knees, falls to the ground dead. That was at 5, 6, 7.
Me.
Yep.
7. Okay, so Roland and Tuctrin. I mean, and Tarkus.
Tarkus has got some standing in it, so he can go.
Go ahead, Tarkus. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So one of the guys on me, it doesn't really matter which one. 12, 14, AC 4.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Somebody told me these were large, so that'll be a D12. 5, 7 damage.
7. All right. They use a mace, right? Or is it a sword? No, it's a sword. Right?
Bastard sword, one hand.
Yeah. You whack him, cutting off. You see just a hunk of furry flesh go flying off to the side as your sword passes by him.
Nice.
Go ahead, Roland, and you get 2 attacks this time.
Attack the one that's on Tarkus.
The one that he just hit, or the one that's not hit at all? Okay.
The one that we just hit. Can I roll?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a 5 plus 7, 12, 12 from 15. I'm class 3.
Armor class 3, that'll do it, yeah, for sure.
Hit. So D12. 5 plus 8. 13 damage.
13 damage, and that'll kill it. Yeah, so you rush in with your two-handed bastard sword. You plunge it right through its guts, pull the sword out, and its intestines come plopping down to the floor like with a wet slap.
No,
And
I
then you
lost
bring
an
your
attack
sword
there.
back up around to the other one that's standing right there. Go ahead and make your second attack.
Oh, don't I lose an attack for changing?
No, that's not the way it works.
Do 20. An 18. That's fucking 14.
Yeah, you got it.
12. Oh, a 2 plus 8. 10.
2 plus 8, 10.
Roger.
All right.
10.
Yeah. All right.
Roland
So
is so
yeah, you
fucking
bring the
bad.
sword back and cut a huge slash going down over across its chest, and blood sort of splatters on across the Raven's blood's face as he's in the midst of his battle lust. But the creature still stands. 3 do remain. That was at 7, 8.
I go on 8.
Go on ahead, tough turn.
All right. Let's see. 14 on the die, so that definitely hits.
Yeah.
All right, and let's see if we can get a better damage roll this time. Oh yeah, 16
Mm. Oof.
on attack number 1. Just
Yeah.
swinging.
You just hear you just bones crunching, tendons ripping as your battle axe cuts deep into it. Go ahead, do your second attack.
It's another 14.
Yeah, and you're going to kill it. Swing your other axe right down into it, right into its
Yeah,
neck.
that was 14. Yeah.
You can see its tendons just snapping again under
So
your.
I
under
put
your axe.
one axe in one shoulder, one on the other shoulder, and just chop them down, and then I get a third at the end of the round.
All right. That was at 8. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, on 9. Tarkus, Roland. You go before 9, or do you go on 9?
No, we've already gone.
Okay.
Sorry.
Tarkus, Roland, JB, and Tuctrin all need to make saving throws versus spells.
Wow, unexpected.
What now? You said me too?
Mm-hmm. All 4 of you.
Spell.
Save
14.
versus spell.
Fail.
Okay.
Fail.
Roll the 14. Just made it.
I think I failed.
Yeah.
What you said?
What kind of? Yeah. Is it any kind of specific like
Adjusted for
paralyzation or anything
wisdom,
like
it says. Yeah, saving throws are adjusted for wisdom, so you would get that.
Okay. No, I
Got 12 plus 2 from something somewhere, so 14, that's a pass. And if it's illusion, I get another +1 because illusion.
But just let me clarify. Are we saying that Tuctrin and Roland just both failed their save?
Oh no.
yeah, unless it's a specific yeah.
This whole person.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
So I think
All
I-
right, so both Roland and Tuctrin just like you feel yourself go rigid and unable to move, like no matter what. You can see these creatures. There's only 2 left, but you can see these creatures there. And you see, and Gray Ash, because you're not doing anything, you see at that southern passageway, you see a man. You see a man step out from basically from the shadows, and he finishes his casting of this spell. And where's the
Anybody know what page the saving throw chart is on? I just want to make sure. I might not have updated it when I leveled.
what level are you?
6.
It doesn't go
It
up from
doesn't
5 to
go up
6.
until 7th.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is do you have it handy? What does it say for my saving throw versus spell on there?
Uno momento, por favor.
I'm trying to find it.
7th versus spell is 14.
Okay, yeah. Failed by 1.
Wow, brutal.
Yeah, I wish it was just a regular paralyzation save.
7th versus spell for a whole person.
Yep, failed.
Let's see here. All right, you see this man, he's got this like, I don't know how you would describe blue as being sickly, but he's got this sickly blue robe on it, with this circular symbol on it. I just have it in front of me. With this circular symbol that's divided into sort of 8 pieces, with a sort of star kind of at its center, right at the center of the circle.
Mhm.
And he's got this hood up, this sort of blue, darker blue hood. He looks like he's in, he's wearing, oh, actually here. What's a cassock?
It's
Cassock.
a hat,
robe.
a hat or a belt. A
Yeah.
cassock.
Yeah. So his hood.
Monks have a cassock. Monks have a cassock, don't they?
Cassock of silver cloth. And you can see he's got this, like, we'll call it a hood. We're just going to go with the hood just because I don't want to look it up. It's like, you can see it's like glimmering, like as he steps out, you can see it's glimmering a bit as like, as light is shimmering off all these like sort of crystal beads on it and jet. And like really like obviously high quality sort of hood on this dark blue robe with this symbol on the front, on the face of it. Underneath, you can see this like gaunt looking, skeletal almost looking man. He's not skeletal, he's a human, but he's, looks gaunt. He's got like a dark black goatee. And he, you can see his like, as he finishes the last words of the spell and his companions freeze, he smiles and he says, now, and you see come from rushing from behind him another half dozen bugbears.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Who are delayed until the end of the round. So
the highs and lows. Come on.
Can I use my wand at the end of this round as a reaction to all this, or do I have to wait till the next round?
I mean, you delayed your action, so you can do something here at the end. It would be sort of simultaneously to those guys. Actually, it would go first because it spells. It's magic, missile, melee. So you would technically go first, but they go rushing. These other half dozen bugbears go rushing by this man, and like, hurtling towards your companions.
So I'll be still invisible, raise my wand, and trying to cast lightning bolt from it. The 50-50 wand.
Nice, 50-50 wand.
Oh no, it's lightning bolt, and it's 2. It's something else.
Fireball.
Hey, it is lightning bolt. Let's go.
Nice.
You're chaotic though, aren't you? Aren't you chaotic?
I don't know. I haven't put down a
Wild magic.
I haven't put down alignment because I don't really like doing that. I am what I am.
I mean, you're probably chaotic good. Honestly, that's what you've been playing your character as.
1d6.
You have to be
like
chaotic
66.
because you're a wild mage, and I think wild mages have to be chaotic.
4, 5, 66.
It's never
66.
boring. It's never boring when Greyhawk casts.
That is true.
4, 5, 6.
Although JB would
This
like
guy
to see
probably
both
gets
sometimes.
slightly surprised by
He gets
this because
Are you
out of-
firing at him or at the gnolls? I mean, at the bugbears.
That's him, and then if any bugbears happen to be in the way,
That's
then
how you can get
so be
one.
it.
You can get a bugbear like at the end. Otherwise, it's going to be like their. Yeah, I mean, I'll say you can get one bugbear and him.
Like this or something.
They turned up the heat. We sent in a nuke.
It's 21 lightning.
21 lightning. Okay.
If he, assuming he runs to avoid it or not.
And,
If it's
well, I mean, he'll try to
disadvantage
dive out of the way, but let's see here if he makes the saving throw. Let's see. He's probably not going to make this.
Hope not.
Yeah,
For
so
sure.
you blast one the bugbear that it hits, like explodes in fur, bone, and blood from the lightning, and then it's and then it
Friggin'
continues
Rogue
on
isn't
through
blue
him,
anymore.
smacks into the priest who just cast the spell, and just burns this huge hole, like not a hole, but like a huge. You just see this like scorch on the side of his body, a smoking ruin of a wound on his side, and he just
Nice.
and then you appear, of course.
Yeah. That's the
You said
that's the
it was
best part.
21 damage, is that right?
Yeah.
It was worth it though when it crashed.
Totally. That was the time to use that shit.
Yeah.
I think if it didn't do an attack, I don't know if I would have lost invisibility. So that would have been
No,
interesting.
you do. You do.
That's
It's
an
only if
attack.
you attack.
That's an
If
attack.
if it failed to cast the spell, then would it have been an attack? That's
I would
the
have said
Intent.
yeah.
It's your
Yeah.
intent.
I would have said it would have.
thing.
Do you need to do any incantations or anything to use this wand?
Command
It's
word.
just a wand. But I don't know what the command word is.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Onward.
All right. So that was. Well, I mean, that was essentially like at. I mean, I don't know. So the wand is a 3, right? Is that
Yeah,
right?
3.
3. So you delay. That's +1, 4. So that went on 13. So simultaneous to that happening, the guys who remained, the 2 remaining bugbears. There's one on. Let's see here. There was one on Tarkus, I think,
Right.
still left. And then there's one other,
I believe it was the one on
Tuctrin.
Tuctrin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I killed him in the 2 hits.
You had 2
Yeah,
on you.
you killed 2. You killed both of those. So
Oh, we
what's the
killed
last
both.
one? There's one on JB. There was
or
one
Rowan.
on
there's
Roland.
2. There was
Oh,
2
the-
fighting me, and I ignored them and just chopped them and found me. Oh, that was probably all the 2 there left.
Fuck it. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's 2 left. I'll say one's on Roland, one's on Tuctrin, just because they can handle it probably the best. See here, I'm just gonna make sure they don't drop their weapons, and they don't. So they chop into you with their battle axes as you stand there motionless. Tuctrin,
Yeah.
you take 5,
Oh,
Looks.
and and Roland, you take 7 damage as the axes just plunge into your immobile body, and they're just like smiling at you as these beasts come roaring in now.
I've take particular note of the one that just hit me.
And then there's these other. So then there's now 5. These other 5 come rushing in, and kind of spread out. None of them. Well, actually, they technically go at the end of the round, so I could actually have one of them go after you, Grayash, and one of them is. So one of them goes for you, Grayash. The other 4 go for one of each of you. One for each of you. So there's basically one for each of you.
Okay.
Actually, the one on Tuctrin, the other one that rushes up to Tuctrin misses. Like he kind of slips a bit on some blood and like stumbles a little bit, and Tuctrin actually doesn't dodge out of the way, but he just misses him.
I would laugh at him if I could.
Yeah, you're inside in your mind. You're laughing. The one on Roland, that's 8 more points of damage as it chops into your mobile body. There's 2 of them on you now. The one that rushes towards you, Grayash. AC 4?
Yeah, that hits.
That's close, right? Somewhere in there.
Well, I don't
5
have a shield
points.
anymore.
5 points of damage. The one misses you, JB, fortunately. And Tarkus probably misses. AC 7.
Yeah, absolutely misses.
That'll do it. Yeah, so So now you find yourselves once again surrounded by these creatures. There's actually 7 of them now. I'm gonna move this one. I'm gonna make sure I get this one here. Grash. This is perilous, you guys. All right, so let's get to the next round of declarations, and we've only got Tarkus, Greyash, and JB in on the action at this moment. So why, Pete? Why don't you roll initiative for this? Oh no, wait. Let's do declarations.
Declaration.
Declaration, then I can roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
Using wands.
You're using the one. What about JB?
How many of them are on me? Is it just the one now? I think the other one died, but I remember there were 2 on me at that point.
There is 1 on you.
All right, we're gonna stabby time on that one before we go and help out Roland because he's getting wrecked. But I do also laugh at the one that missed Tuctrin on his behalf.
Yeah, there's 2 on Tuctrin, 2 on Roland, and then 1 each on the rest of you. 2, 4, 5, 6.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we're gonna stab the one on me. Help me before I can help others. And if we got everyone declared, I can roll.
Oh, Tarkus, what are you doing?
Tarkus bows his head and starts frantically chanting.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Damn.
So I go on 4.
Ah, 2. So I go on 5, I guess? Plus 3 for wand.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Big circle.
Just trying to find this. No.
Mm. When something says 30-foot cube, is that what I've drawn, or would that be twice as big as what I've drawn? I think
30-foot cube is 30 foot by 30 foot by 30 foot. So that's half the size it should be.
I think those are 5-foot squares, right?
Yeah.
Well, 30. So that is the right size.
No,
It's
it was right.
2.
It's not. Yeah, it's not 30 feet in every direction. It's 30 feet total.
You are correct. You are correct, yes.
Okay.
Let's see here. Wow, that is like the most effective hold spell I've ever cast as a DM. There's just no other way to put it.
Indeed, it must be said that it is not to be snuffed at. Like whole person off the priests is pretty special, especially layered. Fuck yeah.
All right, so you rolled a 2, 3, 4.
Go on 4.
Somehow. Speedy.
That's right. All right, that is a 16.
That could be nice.
I believe I hit that because I hit on a 13 before.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Stab you. That is a 3 plus 1 is 4. And I will never remember this. Do I get my second stabby now, or do I gotta wait?
Do you have 1 in each hand?
Got 1 in each hand.
You get both at the same time then.
Ooh. That fell. I'll get it in a second. Rerolling. That is a 19. This is not my plus 1, and that is 3 again, so 3 more damage. Eh.
3 more damage. All right. A couple of small cuts, but not insignificant when combined. That was at 4-5. The
That is
wand.
me. I aim a wand at the bugbear that's in the middle of everyone. Hopefully
Okay.
it's someone near there. 1 it does what I want, 2 it doesn't.
Please do what we want it to.
Oh, I'm getting lucky today. Okay, I cast Dispel Magic in that cube.
Absolute fucking boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I would have, but it's level 3 and I only get one level 3. Oh, sorry, 2, and I save them for important spells. Like protection from fire.
Spell magic. Just neutralize or negate magic it comes in contact with as follows. First, it removes spells and spell-like effects, including device effects and ultimate blah blah blah. Each effect or potion in the spells area is checked to determine if it's spelled. The base chance is 50%, 11 or higher on the d20 to the spell. If the caster is of a higher level, the creator of the effect is spelled. The difference is subtracted from the number needed on d20. If the caster's lower level, additions is added.
That is a great spell, but what it might also do is temporarily for a few rounds dispel the power of my sword, shield, armor.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
but those would be pretty high level, is the thing. Magical items have to be made by someone that can make magical items.
Well, it says the spell magic does not affect especially enchanted items such as magical scroll, ring, wand, staff, miscellaneous magic item, weapon, shield, or armor, unless it's cast directly upon the item. So it would it would get rid of your if you had bless or the protection from evil, but it's not going to affect your items.
Oh, class. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I'm level 6. I don't know what level this guy is, but difference affects the chance.
Okay, so you have a 50% chance.
Okay. You have to roll 3.
Are you level 5 or level 6?
6.
Oh, then you have a 55% chance.
So it's 10 on a d20, I guess then?
Yeah, I guess 10 or higher, right?
Me to roll them?
Yeah.
Okay. For the first one, I guess for was it Tuctron and Roland, is it?
Yeah, it's Tuctron and Roland.
Okay, Tuctron is a 12.
That's good, right?
Good
we said it was 10 or higher. Yeah, that's good. So Tuctron, you feel your body moving once more.
And Roland is
55.
11. 11. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so both of you.
I need Grey Ash to roll one more time for an enchantment that I had on myself. A spell I had cast on myself that was still going.
19, I'm afraid.
Okay, it's gone. All right.
Mentzer breaks.
Yep, it's all good.
I mean, it's. I would absolutely.
It's a fair trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair trade.
A little bit of extra strength versus being stuck in place, not able to fight.
Yeah, I was actually a little worried for you guys, if I'm being honest. I was starting to be like, "Oh shit, am I about to pull a TPK on this group right about now?"
The two massive damage dealers out of the fight.
I know, and the bricks too. I mean, you guys had the most.
Thank you, Wand. Thank you, Wand.
I'm glad his wand pinged before my spell pinged.
I'm glad you went to that tower before we went anywhere else.
We
survived.
were fine. We are cockroaches.
I mean, that was in the module too, the Wand of Wonder, which is the best thing ever for a.
Yeah, in the module which contains no wild mages in the set.
Of course, but that's okay. I don't care about that. I'm rooting for you guys, even though I'm doing my best to kill you.
I feel the same way about us.
Do we get to strike at the end of the round now, then, Bob?
No.
Shitbags.
No, sorry about that. You got to wait till next round. All right, so that was at 5, right?
The player's got to take a chance on him.
So 6, 7, 8,
Yes.
9, 8.
8.
Go.
Prayer. All friendlies get +1 to attack, damage, and saving throws. So that bad man can't throw more hold on you. And all of the enemy that are within that circle take a -1 to all of the above. So -1 attack, -1 damage, -1 to saving throws.
Lovely.
That's so great. Prayer's awesome.
That will last for spell level plus...
Not just straight spell level.
Yeah. So 7 rounds.
Okay. Just try to keep track of that. Let me know
6
when
rounds, sorry.
6, yeah. I was 7. Wow,
I'll
you're
keep an eye on it.
Powerful. All right, so that was at 8, right? And that's everybody that's on your team that can go. All right, so soon after that, the priest who was casting yet another spell, his
I guess he doesn't.
Hands continue to move, finish moving, and he says a few words. And he points his hands in the direction of Grey Ash. And Grey Ash, everything around you, all of a sudden you can hear nothing. It's like the entire area goes silent around you.
That doesn't affect wands, mister.
It does. You don't have. You can't say the
activation word.
The activation word. You have to use the.
Is there an activation word for wand?
Command word. Oh yes.
Always.
Yeah, there's a command word for wands. Yeah.
Yeah. So it does affect the wand. Yeah.
It's like Sim Salabim.
Yeah. Hazam! All right.
Is that like the DM guide or something?
It's magic wands. They just have command words. It's just part of it. I think wands, often staves if they have powers that do that, and then rods all have command words.
And that's
yeah.
Rob, you said for Grey Ash everything goes silent. So does that mean he can't speak or he can't hear, or both?
He can't. That's a good question.
No sonic waves can be generated in that area.
Are you talking about the silence spell? The
Yeah.
15-foot silence? It says, I got it pulled up. It says complete silence prevails in the area.
It's an optional rule. Meant it's an optional rule, I see.
All sound is stopped. Conversation is impossible. Spells cannot be cast, or at least not those with verbal components. And no noise whatsoever issues from the area. The spell can be cast in the air or on an object, but is stationary unless cast on a mobile object or creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, and unwilling creatures, if cast on a creature, get a savings throw.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, we wouldn't know that.
True enough, but it doesn't really impact the.
I mean, unless you have the spell, then you would know that.
It's going to come up again in the game, so yeah, it's good to be knowing it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like didn't know I was going to cast silence until like I was just logically playing the character, and he would cast silence on you. And I said that you had a command word even before I was even thinking about that. So I mean, this is I've always I've always thought of it as that.
I think it's fair.
Yeah,
it's a decision, if it's going with
onwards.
This is good stuff, man. This is good. This is fun, man. You kidding me? This is the best shit. Like stuff's happening. All right, so that was actually at 15, and then all the bugbears go. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bugbears. There's 2 on Roland, 2 on Tuctrin, and then 1 on each of the rest of you. So I'll start with those other ones. Tarkus, the one that's on you. Oh, a nat 20. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Motherfucker.
That is 9 points of damage as the axe plunges into your shoulder. But meanwhile, Grey Ash, the one seems to have been disrupted by the silence of the area around you, and its axe goes slipping from its hands as it tries to take a swing at you.
Okay.
JB.
Don't forget your -1s.
Yeah, that's a good point, but it's still going to hit JB for sure. Oh, 9 points of damage to JB as the axe cuts into your leg. And then the 2 that have sort of flanked Roland. Oh, that's not going to hit. And that is not going to hit. Roland is a tank that is impossible to hit. And then Tuctrin as well. Those 2... AC 5 is the best I got on that. So the 2 of you are able, once you're able to move about again, deflecting away their blows. And now, actually, Roland, of course, you've got the fire. What?
That would have been really funny if they couldn't hit Tuctrin while he was held, but now they can hit him while he moves.
Yeah, that would have been pretty funny.
Was about that
I know. That was pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. All right, so that takes us through the round. Everybody's back. Okay. Let's get to declarations, then we'll start with you, Grash.
I am charging the priest.
Wow. Okay,
Knowing the
you
bugbear's
still
on me.
have a knoll on you. Yeah, it's still, I mean, a bugbear on you. You're charging the priest.
He's not his weapon. I'm taking the chance.
All right.
Pick it back up.
And what about Tarkus, Luke? Tarkus Morningstar, War Priest of Arrhenius.
The nearest little shit that needs a fucking pile of steel. I'm sticking one through his chest.
The nearest little shit. He's 7 feet tall, towering over you, slathering
little shit
like the bear man. All right, so what about Tuctrin? You got one on either side of you.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go choppy.
Bring the
again.
pain.
I mean,
All right.
I got to get them off of me.
What about Roland?
What's on me then?
2. You got 2 on you. Yeah. One of them, which you took particular note of, who had got into you while you were paralyzed.
I want him to fear as he sees his friends cut down. So I cut down his mate first.
I don't like you. You will be last.
And then finally, Tulux, what's up?
I'm going to continue to ventilate the face of the bugbear in front of me.
Okay. Dom, it's been a minute since you rolled initiative, and I really want you guys to lose. So go ahead and do your D20.
Oh, this is so terrible.
Roll one.
Another 7.
Oh my god,
sake.
that's amazing.
Another 7.
Can I just ask
11.
what's happening with Golden Knob? What's he actually doing at this point? Like,
He's probably gone and none of us noticed.
combat has ensued and nobody's checked him out and see what's going on.
Yeah, so good question. I had kind of forgotten about him too, but I know exactly what he would have done. Yeah, you see he's like you think about him now, you're like, where the fuck is he? And you see him. He's like up here now. Like he's moved to this, and he's like, he's gotten himself to his feet. He crawled over there, he's gotten himself to his feet, and it looks like he's getting ready to take the fuck off.
Oh. In fact, can't we just see him escaping?
Yeah.
Can you see him escaping?
Bitch, get out.
No,
Go.
what I mean is, can we alter the description so he's escaped? I like him. I don't want him to be.
I mean, it looks like he's getting ready to run the fuck away. I mean, if he wins initiative with the villains, then he'll get away.
Okay.
What do you mean if? Somebody rolled us a 7.
Yeah, actually, he is going to win because he's going to go on 6. So yeah. 1 second here.
I'll meet him again and he'll have a belt.
Oh, this priest is going to fuck us up now.
It's good fun, man. It adds to the opera.
Okay.
I was really hoping I could get into the priest's face before he could do something else.
Good play by the DM. Really. All round pressure from 3 different points and spells. So it's a good attack. Plus the priests are going to be wise and picked his time well. The G-Master has advantage just with knocks.
Every combat in this game.
At least the DM's actually trying to kill us for once.
Yeah.
It's been easy up to now.
Has it
It's
really?
It can present us with things we should do, Don't blame Bob. Right, come on.
The Minotaur gets back up again.
Yeah,
no.
Headless charges us.
The priest casts Raise Dead. Like, fuck's sake.
I'm still looking quite beefy. I've got a few wounds.
Okay.
I ain't crying.
All right, so
I'm not healed from last time out, so I'm at 15 of 36.
Mm-hmm.
oh god, that takes forever.
Well,
I won't
survive
take that
this and I
being
might be able
unhealed.
to help you.
You're gonna be alright.
Okay.
I could really take the piss here.
Yeah, so
6. Sorry.
yeah, so the priest is that priest is casting a spell, it looks like, and Yeah, that's right. So you guys, what did you roll? A 7?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
8.
7.
All right, on 9,
On 9.
the bugbears go. So
do
does JB. Go ahead. You can go, JB. With your 9s.
Okay. 2 stabs. No waiting. Hopefully. That is a 13 and a 20.
Stabness is good.
So I always rolled the yellow first. I'm going to say that the 13 was the +1, just to be consistent. 4 plus 1 is 5 damage. Plus 4 times 2. So that is 13 damage total.
All right. Well, you managed to kill the thing. Just punching holes into it with your daggers.
Eventually, punching holes in something will do it.
I imagine like in those late 90s, early 2000s British gangster movies where there would always be some guy with a knife who would like stab someone 18 times in a row, like in their stomach to kill them. Like, I feel like that's what just happened right now. All right. And so that was, but he also simultaneously gets to attack you.
So it's a Rocky 2 finish.
Ooh. That's definitely going to hit you. Let's see here. And 7 more points of damage.
I'm down to 8.
Okay. And then let's see here. Let's get to the rest of everybody here. All right, Greyash, you go running to try to get to the wizard. And the bugbear tries to grapple you, like literally tries to tackle you as you run by him.
Bastard.
That's a 15 on the die. AC 2?
Yeah,
that gets you. So he tackles you.
That's what I say for a mage.
I've only got 5 AC I got.
Yeah, you and as he tackles you, you bang your chin onto the ground, and you can you bite your tongue, and just kind of blood goes spurting out on the ground in front of you. You take 6 points of damage as he tackles you. Tarkus, you've got 1 on you, and it's okay. 14 on the die. AC 3.
Negative.
Tarkus? Negative. All right, so you deflect it away with your shield. So JB, Greyash, Tarkus, and then 2 on Roland, 2 on Tuckdrain. Roland, the impossible to hit.
-2.
Okay, so that's a 19. That's AC -2.
That's got me.
Yeah, got you. He has to roll a 19 or 20. And I got an. Oh no, it's -1 for the thing, so it's only AC -1.
Oh.
Damn it. The spell, Tarkus' spell. So he's -1. Yeah. And then Tuckdrain.
Alrighty.
Double 13s. Well, they go on 9. So yeah, I just went through all of them because you guys rolled a 7, so they go into 9. Yeah, and you I mean it's AC 5 for both attacks, so you managed to deflect it away. Close, huh?
Close.
That was at 9, 10, 11.
Me.
Whatever 11. Would have been me, right?
Unless anybody's got magic on me, so.
No.
Okay. That one who just missed me from the prayer, bad luck. D20. 12. That's an unnatural 20. So armor class -5.
Yeah.
You his grandchildren.
I lost my D12, man.
Your bastard sword reaches out into the expanse of time and kills his future grandchildren.
So that's an 11 plus 8, 19, and then I get +1 from prayer.
Yeah.
Another dirty 20. 20 damage? Motherfucker. All right, well, that's not the one who you're trying to torment the other ones first, right?
Mm.
Yeah, okay, so you lop that one's head off. And, like, you do it while looking at the one who attacked you while you were frozen. I just imagine. I think that would be amazing.
Eyes locked.
So, Grey Ash, you were running at the guy. Technically, you know, I said he tackled you, but, like, and he did tackle you, but he doesn't have you grappled. So you're on the ground. Okay. You can take your turn to get up, or you could even technically, if you want to, try to crawl and attack the wizard. If you wanted to.
If I can get to the wizards, I will do that, because I assume that this is like an aura of silence on me.
I'm not wizard. No, so once you get a certain distance, it was cast on the area. So like it was
bastard.
Like
well, anyway, I still want to
hear. So once you get out of the area, you like all of a sudden sound comes rushing. You know, you hear yourself. Sound comes rushing. Like you hear the sound of your heavy breathing and you know, the crunch of your boots on the floor of the dungeon echoing. But you're on the ground, so like you can.
I'll be like, I use my wand instead, but like I don't know. I think I kind of just want to get up to him and whack him. That's what I was trying to do. So like I get knocked to the ground and I scramble forwards and just like swing at him from like a semi-prone position with the staff of striking.
Okay, I think that's fine. Let's see here.
Just this frenzied mage running towards him is probably the last thing he expected when he saw me.
Probably. Last thing I'd expect.
Well, he's casting a spell too, so go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, so it's...
Not going to want to let that spell go off. I'm just going to tell you right now.
I don't doubt
Slay
it.
living.
The fuckery will ensue.
Let's see. 16. AC 4?
God damn it. I'll do it. You bumped up my smell. That's cool, though. I'm glad you did.
Okay.
Or so you like rush up and you just like from the ground just like whack him right underneath the chin.
For 15 damage.
Shit.
That prayer spell is fucking putting some weight.
Describe your kill.
Didn't count the prayer. It's one more than that. I didn't even put the prayer in the...
Go ahead, Grey Ash. Describe your kill, man.
I like swing up at him and it just crushes his throat down and he just like can't breathe and just collapses to the ground.
It's like gasping. You can see his like gaunt face and just eyes.
The staff of striking crumbles to dust in my hands, I guess, as that was the last 3 charges.
No, it still is. I think after the charges run out, there's something that it can. I think it just becomes. We'll figure it out after the battle.
Yeah.
All right. So that was. What was that at? Like, where were we at again in the initiative? Kind of forget.
11.
11.
That was 11.
11's me as well. I kind of missed it. So.
Oh, go ahead.
You called that out.
Go ahead, Tarkus. Yeah.
So 12 plus 2, 14 plus 1, 15, AC 3.
That'll do it, yeah. This one's injured. You hit him once before. It's just been a bit.
And then we slap him with a 9, 10, 12.
All right, go ahead and describe your kill. Let's get some descriptions here since you guys are kind of turning the tides a bit.
I just slice down fucking top left to bottom right of his chest and just fucking sear it open and watch him fall to his knees.
Rumbles. All right. All right. So that was 11, 12, 13, 14.
I'm 12.
12. Go ahead, Tucktrain.
Alrighty. I got 2 on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Attack number 1. That's a 10 on the die. So AC, AC 0.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And that's a 14.
14 damage. All right.
Yep. And I'll attack him
Yeah,
again.
you can see him sort of stumble.
I think I missed, though.
I don't know. They don't have a really powerful AC. Their AC is 5. And you get the +1 with the prayer.
I missed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my second attack. And I get one at the end of the round.
All right. Let's see here. And did everybody go?
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, so Gray Ash, like you crush the priest. He falls to the ground and you can see him. And then right behind him, you can see, like as he falls, there are from the shadows behind him. You didn't see him, but as you got closer, now you can see them. Are another group of bugbears and a couple of gnolls, and they just come rushing out. There's four bugbears and 2 gnolls, and they just come rushing out, and the 2 gnolls seem to be like in charge, and like they say something in like the goblinoid language, and the gnolls go rushing into the rest of your party. The 4 do. I mean the 4 bugbears, and then the 2 gnolls. There, as you're there on the ground, they just like loom over you and bring their battle axes down on you.
But is this the beginning of a new round or the
No,
end
this is the
round?
end of the round. They delayed.
Okay.
I can use my tactics too.
There's no way I'm surviving this. Yes, how many fuckers have they done this whole?
I know I said I wanted lots of XP this session. This is not the way I thought I'd get it.
So I've only got 9 AC and 10 points, so try not to kill me too hard.
You take 7 points of damage.
I've got the
Both of them hit
I'm
you.
still alive.
Both of them hit you. You're like they're like
just 8 points. So
and they're like just like looming over you, like cackling, like hyenas over your body. And then the 4 come rushing in. The other 4 come rushing into your party. One at JB. Well, I guess it could technically be 1, 2. Oh, there's 4 of them and there's 4 of you. So 1 for each of you. Let's do this shit.
Okay.
All right, Tarkus. That's not going to do it. And JB 2 locks. And AC 5. That's not good enough to hit you, right?
if you're asking me, I'm currently at 4 with that spell. So
okay. And then Roland, definitely not going to hit Roland. AC 3 to AC 4 for Tucktring?
Yes.
3. AC 4 hits you?
It's AC 3 with a shield. It's 4 without.
Okay, and I got AC 3, but then it's -1, right? The -1 penalty.
But AC 4 because I'm holding 2 axes, no shield, so it hits me.
Man, you got to get some better armor. We got to find you some dwarven armor.
I've been trying to get some this whole game.
Yeah. And that's 6 more damage. Yeah, I mean it's just I'm not making it up. So,
you said when we get back to town, my armor would be done. So I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, right.
I hope I can make it back.
Yeah, 6 more damage there for that.
Yeah, take it.
Roland deflects away the attacks that come at him, and we get to the end of the round. Go ahead, Tucktrin. And does Roland have another? No. Does Roland have another attack?
Yeah.
Roland and Tucktrin, each of you.
Natural 20.
Oof.
On the one, of course, I've already hit.
Yeah, well, he's dead.
Yeah. All right.
So
can use that on a fresh one.
Is that bugbear still alive that struck me?
There's one. Yeah, the one that struck you. There's actually.
Can you reveal more this hallway, by the way, or?
Yeah. Reveal a bit more.
Who looks really murked up?
Everybody.
Nah, I'm feeling
Everybody.
fresh.
Well, that's true.
Tarkus has his god protecting him, so they just keep missing.
How many are on JB?
17.
Just one.
I'll just chop that one. I'll chop that one. So if I free up JB with my last attack, it can do some shit. Or maybe, Is there one on Greyash?
There's 2 gnolls on Greyash.
Yeah, there's 2 gnolls, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, smack one of the, can I move and smack a gnoll or not?
Yeah. Oh, you want to run all the way over there?
Attack of opportunity.
No, it wouldn't, because attacks of opportunity in 2nd edition are only invoked if the thing that is capable of doing it still has attacks remaining.
Okay, right.
And you know what? I'm not. Actually, you could not, because this is like your extra attack at the end of the round. You have to attack something that's within range of you.
It's the one
like right next to you. Yeah, I would say so.
Right then, chop him down.
I mean, you and JB were there, like
10,
tormenting
17,
the guy.
Plus 1, 18. Yeah, 18 minus 15 minus 3. And then D12. Oh, 12. Plus 1, 13. Plus 8. 21. Jesus.
Just obliterate him. Yeah, like there's this woman who was like reveling in attacking you while you were frozen in paralysis, and you can see its eyes are growing wider and wider as you cut down his companions one after the other. Another one falling at your feet. There's bodies all around you. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and make I did forget one attack though, because no, that's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do a morale check here. Let's see, because this is pretty bad. I think they're going to make that, though. It doesn't have morale on this.
Well, Spellcaster fell is a pretty big thing.
Oh, that was huge. That spell would have been fucking...
I mean, like, it's in the morale table, isn't it? Like, losing a Spellcaster.
Oh, is it? Let me see here. If it's close, then I'll... Oh, no, I don't think it's going to impact. It won't have enough of an impact based on the roll that I made. Okay. Yeah, so they're going to stick around. We are back around to initiatives here.
Declare.
Yeah, let's do some declarations here. We will start with Greyash. Greyash, Priest Slayer.
Is it 2 in front of me, or did one of them just get
slaughtered?
There's
2. They're like chopping down at you. Like there's 2 gnolls standing right over you.
Okay. I'll raise my hand and point the one and try to point blank and then bolt to both of them.
That's my initiative. All right.
What else can I do?
What about Tarkus?
How many dudes are on me?
Just 1.
How far away is Greyash? Feet?
I mean, yeah, let's see here. So it would be like 25 feet.
I mean, I can make that distance.
Yeah, you can, for sure. You can run over there. That would open you up to an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
away from your guy.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, obviously, in what way I do, and I'm going to get over there and I'm going to help him with those gnolls.
All right. So, what about Tuctrin?
So I still have 1 more in my face. So I got to get that out of my face, because trying to cast a spell while this guy's trying to hit me is gonna probably not work.
Yeah, that works out.
And then, all right. What about JB?
I've been fighting with my character sheet to try to update my hit points to 8, but it hasn't been saving, so I missed a whole lot of where people are.
I mean, there's pretty much everybody's gathered together in one group except for Greyash, who is like at that passageway that leads out in the southwestern corner of the room where he fought the priest. And he's down the ground. There's a couple of gnolls standing over him, chopping down at him with battle axes. Everybody else is sort of in this big grouping surrounded by living and dead bugbears.
Awesome.
This wizard's going to do wizard things.
If there's one on me, I want to stab it. If there's not, I want to fire some arrows at the gnolls attacking Greyash.
There's one on you.
We'll stab it.
I feel like I might have missed one, but somebody needs to have 2 on them. So, oh no, you know what it is that I keep forgetting Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll just figure that out this round. What about Roland Raven's blood?
So are there any on my friends nearby other than Tucktrin? Because he's sorted, isn't he?
Tucktrin, JB, Tucktrin, Gray, JB, Tarkus, all near you, kind of. Yeah, all in the same sort of area.
Right,
and then Grey Ash is farther away.
I mean, feel free to take my guy because I'm about to start moving away and helping Grey Ash.
Well, that's what I'm considering because we can shout a little bit during combat. Shall I just charge the gnolls and you deal with these? Yeah.
If you've got that, go for it. I was more thinking about prayer stuff, but well, not prayer stuff, but magic stuff. But yeah, you go help him. You've got potions and shit.
I'll just point blank charge the gnolls then, screaming.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, so Chris, why don't you roll us a d10 if you've got one handy for the initiative?
And my dice tower of death.
So I'll swear off the extra one that was on.
You rolled an 8. That's what I'm talking about. Nice work.
8.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
All right, so on 9, 10.
Go on 10.
They go on 10 also.
God damn it.
Go ahead, JB.
Yellow's still going to be first. That is a 13 and a 14. 13 hit the bugbears, but I don't know about.
They're both +1.
You're still fighting bugbears, aren't you?
That's right. There's 2 gnolls on Grey, actually. The other 4 bugbears. All right, so that was going to be 2 hits. I'm not rolling well tonight, but I'm rolling just good enough. And that is going to be 6 damage.
All right.
Altogether, that's both stabs.
All right, you begin your second attempt at creating a bear-like pincushion with a couple of stabs.
He looks hot in his armor. I'm trying to ventilate it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a nice person.
Uh-huh. It's
Yeah,
like you're tenderizing the bear meat.
That's right.
So on 10, and the rest of them come in, and chaos is just ensuing. 2 of them are on roll and 1 on everybody else. So the two on Roland, sorry. And neither, let's say 17. AC 0 does not hit Roland. Oh, AC 1 actually. Tarkus. Well, now that's probably going to hit. AC 1, no, AC 2. Does AC 2 hit Tarkus?
My AC is 2.
Okay. Wow, 9 points of damage. Max.
Is that -1 or is that?
Oh no, it's -1 of damage as well.
Yes.
Okay, so then it's 8 points of damage. 2 locks. 1 on you.
Ouch.
That's a 14 AC. 3 AC 4.
Yeah, I'm AC 4.
Okay. And that is 8 minus 1, 7 damage to JB.
1 hit point.
Use your Kidman's ointment, man.
That's true. I do have that, don't I?
Cover yourself in ointment. Rub yourself in lotion.
Or else it gets the hose again.
Or just drink that shit like a normal
All right,
person.
and then Tucktrin, before we get to the... All right, actually, that's an 18 on the die. AC -1, AC 0. Yeah, that's going to hit Tucktrin for sure. All right, 7, 8, then down to 7. So it's 7 points of damage. But Tucktrin, give yourself back 1 hit point because I gave you... Didn't I hit you last round? And it would have been 1 too much damage last round. Because you were in the... Because this guy was in the prayer. Did you get that, Dom?
Yep, I got you.
Okay. And then finally, the 2 gnolls. Oof, I'm so sorry, David. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's good.
I feel really bad right now.
Doesn't one of them turn to attack me? There's a charge.
They beat you. They beat 1 initiative. So, I mean, technically they act before you're really doing
Roll
it.
2 ones.
Nice.
All right, they both miss. They both throw their axes away.
Yeah, they give up and surrender. Over.
Yeah.
Both of the axes you feel chop into your body.
Oh no.
Start feeling dizzy. What gods do you speak to? What gods do you worship? 5 more points of damage, man. You got lucky.
-2.
No, wait. Oh no, actually, yeah.
Minus.
Well, one was a 1 on the die, so he can't do less than 1 damage. So it's 1.
-1.
So the other one 3, so 4 total damage.
Yeah.
You unconscious?
So just -1. Yeah.
That's not so bad. Okay, it could have been way worse. I was worried you were gonna die. All right, so you see Roland, you see him go down. You see him like you're like you see them and they're like just got this wicked looking smile and their disgusting gnollish faces as they just chop right down into him, and you can just see his hand fall to the side, the wand rolling from his grasp. That was at 10, so 11, 12.
Yes.
Okay.
You can go first,
Tarkus, are you doing a spell?
Oh. Negative. I'm swinging a sword.
Swing that sword.
Fuck you, game. Rolled a 1. Throw a
covered in blood
and
gore.
That's a 2, though, isn't it?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it is a 2, but it's a nat 1, so yeah.
Yeah, the blood on your hand, the sweat and the tension. Your muscles are your body is like shaking from fatigue as the battle is continuing, and as you try to take a swing, your bastard sword slips from your grasp, clanging to the floor of the large chamber. That was at what, 12, right? Go ahead, Roland.
Correct.
Right then. One-handed on the fucking knoll. It's an 18. Yeah, that's in. Did 12? Hang on, 18.
No, it's they're medium. The gnolls.
Surprise! D8.
I think they're medium. Aren't gnolls medium?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Yeah, they're medium.
They're like
they're large.
Okay.
They're taller than bugbears. They're 7.5 feet tall. Bugbears are 7. Holy shit!
Oh wow!
I did not know that.
I've
always thought of gnolls as like humanoid size. Like human size, maybe a bit bigger, like 6.5 feet tall or something. But
and I say an orc, like yield. I was to kill one. Oh, that's gone under my phone.
How much damage did you do?
Hang on, 2 plus 8, 10 plus 1.
11?
Mm-hmm.
Just enough, man. All right, yeah, you managed to cut one down, and as you do, you say that to the other one.
Cut his entrails, like his entrails spit out.
Here, I'll give him another. I'm gonna give him another morale check here because they're really decimated. God, no way, they're definitely not running on that roll.
Solid. I've got respect.
I mean, our mage just fell, so they're feeling strong.
Yeah, and you guys are fucked up. Like, it's clear you're very injured. You know what I mean? You're covered in wounds. And the blood of yourselves and your enemies.
I'm gonna burn this other puppy's head.
It's a hyena. Hyena man. All right, so that was at 12, 13.
That'd be me.
Do it.
Alrighty. I got 1 on me. Let's see. That's an 11 on the die. So that's 11. We're still blessed, right? So
Prayer,
AC
yeah.
0?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's plus 11 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, yeah, AC -1. And
Yeah, you're gonna kill it.
9 damage.
Yeah. Describe your kill. Let's describe these guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So first axe hits him in the hip. He bends over. Second axe comes in and takes his head off from behind.
Whoa.
Kind of hip check him because he's so much taller than me. So I gotta hip check these guys.
I approve.
That was at what, 14 or something like that?
That was 13.
13. 13. Is anybody not gone, actually? Everybody's gone, haven't they?
I think I'm always last for us.
Do you
when
have
I'm using
another
my
attack
action.
this
Now, yeah.
round? Do you have
I do
another
not.
attack this? Okay.
Nope.
Roland doesn't have another attack this round either, does he?
No, I don't believe so. Because they came out of hold together. So they're in sync.
No, I don't. Next round I'll have 2 attacks. Next
All
round,
right, let's get to declarations again, I guess, huh?
Marcus drinks a potion.
Everyone.
I will stop pretending to be dead. So never mind.
JB, still pincushing?
No, I'm gonna bust out one of those Kyogman's ointments.
You want to rub
The
yourself
whole
with some
party
of them?
just pulls out a potion and goes, "It's time."
I mean, I don't need to drink it.
JB's
Apparently I
all
can-
like, let me just rub this into my wounds.
Well, it does say it is
No,
drinkable.
He starts pulling an Austin Powers.
This could
No,
be
I'm
a
pulling
kind of
I'm
like
pulling a Buffalo Bill with these
sponsored
guys.
by Kyogman's Ointment. Moment.
Goodbye, bugbears.
All right, and what about Roland?
I forgot about me. Yeah, I'll just let me think that no. Well, I shouted yield, but it's a new round and I haven't really given a chance to yield, so I don't care. I'll just kill him anyway. Because he's just took down Greyhawk. He's my pal. So, yeah.
It's all of our pal.
I got 2 attacks on him as well, so he's fucked. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna chop the bottom of his legs out from under him, then I just overhand him into his ribcage.
You did great last time with the initiative, so go ahead and do it again.
So real quick, Rob, so before I can declare what I'm going to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Tuctron hasn't declared yet.
How many? So what's left? Where is it? So I can kind of get a mind on what we got going on now.
So there are 5 total combatants left. There are 4 bugbears. The 4 bugbears are kind of all amongst your group. There's one on JB that's taken a couple of stabbings. There's one on Tarkus. And then there were 2 that were on Roland, but Roland ran away. So
They should have had
like
3 attacks. Give him 3 attacks on me.
no, because that was the last round and they did attack you.
No, okay.
And so like they're just kind of, they have no particular opponent right now. Those 2 are there, and then there's one knoll that's sort of standing over the body of Grey Ash and being confronted by Roland.
Okay.
And that's kind of like farther away from you, you know what I mean?
Right. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run to attack the ones on Tarkus and JB while they try to get themselves sorted out.
Okay. The one on Tarkus is like totally has not taken any wounds. The one on JB looks like it's been stabbed a couple times.
Right.
It's still looking pretty okay, but...
And which one, and who looks more injured out of Tarkus and JB?
JB.
Maybe, most likely.
I have 1
Okay.
hit point, so I'm assuming I look
Yeah,
more injured.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
Kid's
so
fucked.
then what I would like to do is absolutely go. Oh, I am going to. Yeah, I guess I got to try to get him off of him. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. That gets us through all of those. Then Chris, go ahead and roll the initiative and do well.
Roll the 1 this time.
An 8.
Perfect. Just so good.
Sorry.
Okay, it's almost exactly the same as last time. All right, so
Jesus, we got to get a good
Worst part
initiative
is my
eventually.
D10 keeps rolling 1s.
I can't help it. I keep on roll high for everything.
The joys
All
of being
right,
chaotic.
9.
I think I would go on a 9 because I'm just using an action, but I'm not sure.
I believe it's +4.
I think it's 3.
3.
I
It's
thought
3.
it was 3.
I have the.
I pulled the information from somewhere. It shows on my list 4, but that's potentially wrong. I don't know where I got this information from.
I very rarely use an item.
But I always
so I
thought
have no idea.
potions were 3, so...
Let's see, initiatives. Jesus Christ, man. Is it seriously not on this goddamn screen?
Miscellaneous magics and potions, 3.
It's gonna piss me off if it's not on this. What the fuck is the use of this if there's no goddamn initiative modifiers on here? Besides, like, standard modifiers to initiative, but doesn't have the...
Let
Get the other screen out.
Yes, it is a silly place.
Yeah. Got this here. Sorry, guys.
It's all right, man. Your brain's past. You've had a busy day.
Initiative modifiers.
I got the
That's
modifiers, but that's not what we're looking for here.
Right, it's not fucking on here. That's
What are you
stupid.
looking for?
What's the initiative? What's the speed factor on a ointment?
Miscellaneous
Oh,
magic,
ointments.
potions +4.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Optional modifiers to initiative. Miscellaneous magic is +3, and potions is +4.
I'll say 4 then. Yeah, that
Works
makes
for me.
sense.
I knew I got it
Not
from
well.
somewhere.
I tried really hard there to argue for +3 under miscellaneous, so we broke it. Wait, what's it?
All right, so that was +4. Means at 10. Okay, so at 10, does anybody go at 10? Before 10. All right, so at 10, they go. Let me roll an intelligence check for this fucking knoll. And he did not fail. He failed. So he steps towards you, Roland. Attempts to kill you. Otherwise, he would. If I would have made his intelligence check, I would have had him kneel over Greyhash's body. It's a 13. That's not going to do it. Tarkus, Greyhash, or Tarkus, JB, Tuctrin. We'll just say that. The one on Tarkus, not going to hit. The one on JB, probably, no, that's not going to hit. And then finally, the 2 on Tuctrin come over. 13. AC 4, but then AC 5. AC 5, does AC 5 hit you, Tuctrin?
AC 5, no.
Okay. Yeah, it would have been 4, but that goddamn spell. Is the spell still going? Yeah, the spell's still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Yeah, 6 rounds. All right, so that was 10. 11, 12.
Yeah,
I go on 12.
Yeah, I've added a picture to my profile
I know,
here.
we're all looking at it.
They've been forcing you
You
to
disgust me. So it's 1d4 plus 8 if you chug that
Yeah, but-
potion.
Because of the hairy chest, people,
Wait,
you've got to use
I
2.
could have. I looked this up. I thought it was 2d8 plus 2. I'm good with either one.
The Cugman's ointment thing, you mean?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. Yeah, let me see here.
I have written here 1d4 plus 8. Well, that may be wrong.
That is so weird. It could be though.
Yeah.
Look, you know how like these things work. This only take me a second here. Is it under potions or is it under? I think it is.
Oh, I also see when I was
Oh,
looking
is
this
it?
up.
Under
That
miscellaneous
was,
magic.
I was looking it up under 5th edition, so I could just be looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, if you're looking at her, yeah.
I also realized I have it written down misspelled. So that also does
1d4 plus 8.
Cool.
Rubbed on the body.
Or else it gets the nulls again.
So roll
I'll
d4.
take that.
All right, that is a 2 plus 8, so that's 10.
I got that reference, JB.
I didn't hear it. What was it?
It rubs the lotion on its skin,
Oh,
or,
yeah.
else it gets the nulls again.
Let me just give you one more look at what's happening. This is live. This is a live shot of JB right
Even
now.
though JB is currently on screen.
Only fucking JB would choose
Silence of
to
the
rub it all
nulls.
over his nipples instead of just drinking it.
It's not a drink. It's an ointment.
It is,
You put it on the
it is.
wounds.
Yeah, you put it on wounds, it instantly removes poison, or the optional, it can be drank for an instant HP regeneration.
Rubbed on the body, the ointment heals 1d4 plus 8 points of damage. He's
Okay.
definitely rubbing it on it.
That's-
This is a live photo
I blame
here.
you-
This is a
I blame
live
you.
image.
blame
We are
you.
looking in on the Temple of Elemental Evil right now.
Really, because it looks like that's the picture of our DM, according to my Zoom.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you
yeah.
want to say to the man with all the power?
I mean, you know, we're gonna die or we're not gonna die. I'm gonna
That's
go
pretty
down as I lived, being a snarky asshole.
I wouldn't have you any other way, Pete. All right, so let's so that was at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Wow. Was
Hey,
on
man,
mute 'cause I'm
I'm
eating
calling on
toast.
numbers, man. You know, it's what's so 12, 13, 14,
12,
13.
12,
12.
11.
Roland's on 12.
8 plus 4.
All right, Groland,
What's happened? Right.
go.
Put my toast. I put my toast
You're
down.
stabbing
Chop
things.
the knoll.
You put your toast down?
Sorry, I was eating a piece of toast.
Oh,
Okay. I hit the knoll that's left. Isn't he still alive?
oh yeah. He stepped over Grayash's body.
Right. Give him some. 12. That's
12 points of
hitting.
damage.
No, that's a roll to hit.
I'm sure you're gonna hit him.
And then it's a D12 again, anyway. So it's a 6 plus 1, 7 plus 8, 15.
He falls before your blade. You want to describe your kill, since you kind of had a little rage
Yeah.
going on with this guy.
As he steps over, like I chop his feet out from under him and then overhead, whack into his like midsection, leaving a terrible rend across his back and midsection, killing him. He yelps
Falls to
out
the
terribly
ground
like a
dead.
dog.
That was
Last
at 12.
Like a
13.
my attack at the end of the round now.
13.
Yeah, but there's nobody near you, unfortunately. 13, yeah. Go ahead.
So there's still one on JB, right?
There is, yeah.
And Tarkus.
There is.
Yep. So I'm gonna try to hit the one that's on JB.
Okay. It's got a couple of pin stabs in him.
18 on the die.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it.
And then where did my 8 go? There it is. 7, 11.
Okay.
Is it still up?
He is.
So I get a little glancing blow on him. I'm gonna chop at him again. That's
Sorry,
yeah, 14
Go
on
ahead
the die.
and, yeah, go
Definitely
ahead
hit.
and just describe your kill. You got him. He has 2 hit points left.
Okay, first one's kind of a glancing blow. Second one, I take a leg off.
Goes flying across the room.
Tuctrin knows when he needs something
Slaps
done, you
into the
start
wall
cutting shit
across
off.
the room. Slides slowly down and then stands up on its boot.
Sticks to the wall for a second.
All right. That was 13, I think, right? 14, 15. Anybody left? That's everybody, isn't it?
We've all gone. Roland has.
Tuctrin has another attack. Well, Roland has another attack. Yeah, Roland has another attack, but he's got nobody near him to attack.
Yeah.
Tuctrin can do another attack though. He's got guys right on him. He actually didn't attack the guys that are fighting him, so like they're right there.
So everybody else is done?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
yours.
okay. So I'm still gonna ignore the 2 that are on me, and I'm gonna hit the one on Tarkus.
Do it.
Or I'm gonna try
Soften
to.
him up for me, buddy.
That's 17 on the die,
Oh yeah.
and that's gonna be 10.
Okay. do a nice cut across his midsection. He still stands. All right, I'm gonna give him another morale here. They're pretty fucked up now. All right, so you can see that as their numbers have dwindled, and there are only 3 that remain. 3 of the bugbears that remain, and they kind of look around. There's like bodies everywhere. Their priest is dead, and although they managed to take out your wizard, it seems clear to them that they're on the losing side, and they begin to back away. It looks like they're getting ready to run off. So let's go ahead and do declarations.
I go after the poor bastard that was on me and is now injured with that sword. Oh no!
The broadsword from the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you proficient in broadsword by any chance?
Negative, so I'm going to take a hit on that.
That's okay.
But fortunately, I have that pretty little +1 from prayer.
Yeah. You might have some other pluses on top of that too. All right, and what about Tuktrin?
So there's still 2 on me, 1 on Tarkus. I'm gonna keep hitting the 1 on Tarkus, and if it drops, I'll turn to hit the ones on me. But
yeah, I mean, it looks like they're getting ready to run away.
All 3 of them.
Yeah. I mean, they're starting to back away. Like you can see, they're reading the writing on the
they're a bit
bloody
tentative.
fucking floor. That it might be time. They're if they want to survive, it's probably time for them to get the fuck out of there. And you can see the fear mounting in their eyes.
Well, I'm gonna try to prevent that.
We read fortunes in bugbear entrails.
And what about JB?
Are the 2 gnolls that are hanging around Grey Ash still there, or are they back in 2?
They're dead.
Oh, they're both dead.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, then we're gonna keep on fighting the guys in front of us. I'm gonna attack one of the ones that were attacking Tuktrin. If I can fire an arrow from this distance, I'll do that. Otherwise, we're gonna keep on stabbing.
The one on who?
Tuktrin.
Who do you want to? What did you want to do? I'm sorry. Say that again. I was looking at something.
You said they're backing away. If they're backing away far enough for me to fire an arrow, I'm going to pull out the bow. If not, we're going to keep on stabbing.
Yeah, you can shoot your bow at them.
Yeah.
All right, and then finally, Roland.
Who's in range?
I mean, there's nobody. You're not in melee right now, technically, with anybody because there's like nobody there that's alive. But there are. I mean, you're within range of anybody if you want to run at them. You know what I mean?
No.
You'd have to kind of go back to the area where I'm from.
No. I turn over Grey Ash's corpse and repair.
He's not a corpse yet.
Grey Ash's cooling body.
Cooling then. Okay, I turn over his cooling body, and obviously we've all got the Hessian sack. I haven't made a bit of Hessian sack with it, so I can see where his potion is. So I grab his pigment ointment and rub it on his neck wound or whatever, his head wound or fuck.
The ointment, you're gonna put some ointment on there. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what you're gonna do. All right, so then Tarkus, go ahead and here, let's roll initiative. Why don't you roll initiative this time, Luke?
Yeah. I'm just going to get up and leave, okay, guys? 9. Let's go and win this fight.
Okay,
I was rolling loads of ones until it was useful.
16.
Okay, so
What did we roll?
14.
you got a
9.
9 on the die. 10, 11, 12. So 12 they go running. But Tarkus, go ahead and make your attack of opportunity. And you can also make but let me let Tarkus do his first because he's actually on the one Tuktrin, and then you can do your second to see if maybe you want to attack a different one because if Tarkus hits, he might kill it.
10 on the die plus 1. I don't know if this weapons got any bonuses? So that'd be AC 7 flat off my points. But what's my negatives for non-proficient? Somebody remind me.
I don't know.
I don't know it off the top of my head exactly, but any negatives are going to make it so you don't hit them. So
yeah, okay, so I don't hit.
Yeah, so you make a sword strike, but it moves out of your range. It's trying to get out of there. Tucktron, did you want to give an attack at that guy, or did you want to attack? There's 2 fresh ones as well that are running away.
So what I would like to do is I'm not going to be able to stop all 3 of them from running. So I'm going to grab one. I want to try to grab one.
Okay.
Keep them around.
Okay, you're going to try to grab one?
Yeah, I'm going to try to grab one. Maybe we can interrogate him, so I want to grapple.
All right, go ahead and
It's
large, and you're medium. So I think that there is a
There's a 2 penalty, right?
Yeah, I think there's a 2 penalty. So go ahead and make it
Is he really medium?
And we're still blessed.
He's large
barely.
wide.
Barely.
Is this the last round?
Are we still blessed?
Yes,
Word.
we are.
I don't
we still have 2 rounds left.
If that worked. No. AC 6. AC 6. Not enough.
He escapes your grasp and goes running off.
That -1 screwed me. Yeah. That -2 screwed me. Yep.
All right, so that was this is all happening on 12. You guys get attacks of opportunity. Yeah, I guess then they go running off. The 3 of them go running off. Let's see how far they can get.
They can't get out of range of my bow in 1 round.
They might be able to, actually. You can move fucking fast, dude. Like, you can move far. Let's see here. So, let me see what their movement is.
Yeah.
They can move double movement when you're running.
Yeah, Gygax made it like with movements at base speed. It's like, imagine Star Trek and they just go, somebody's warping in, and then they're warping and their movement slows down.
They can move 180 feet when they're running.
But to do that,
So
they have
let's
to drop
see.
weapon for sprinting in it. That's pretty, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second AC.
All right, so they make it all the way, like, to the end of the hall, like the end of the other room. And so, JB, you can actually take a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take both my shots and see if I can take out 2. I don't think I can, but why not? I'm gonna aim.
One of them is wounded. The other 2 are totally fresh.
I'm gonna aim at the wounded one first. There's one less thing we're gonna have to fight later. And that is a 20. Love my bow. D8, 5 on the D8s, that's 10 damage.
Okay. All right, yeah, he collapses. Falls to the ground dead.
I'm gonna aim at one of the other ones. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill a completely healthy one, but at least we can remind them that we were here. That is a 14. It's gonna be AC of 3.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is going to be 6 points of damage. So obviously not enough to kill anything, but I'm just going to remind him that we exist.
All right. So that was at 12, and are you guys going to go chasing after him down the hallway? They're like here.
All I know is on 13, I'll take Grey Ash's Kegman's ointment and rub it on him.
Yeah, go ahead. So it's just roll the D4 plus 8 or whatever, and then I'll bring Grey Ash back.
4 getting 4 plus what is it? 8, 12.
Yeah, so 12 back.
And rub off your Kegman's one of your slots, Dave.
Yeah, Yeah.
Are you guys going to go after these guys?
I'll chase up after if the party over there.
Pretty far away into a
Tarkus
region
will
that's
fucking
unexplored.
chase.
He will.
Ooh. Oh, absolutely. Oh no, actually, thinking about it, Greyash needs some attention, and well, I'm the medic, so I'm going to go and handle that shit.
Is anybody going to chase after them?
What are the rules of being danced? Like, I forgot that I was supposed to be doing stuff.
my thing is me chasing after anybody's about pointless because of my speed. So
yeah,
if the rest of the party goes running, I will go running. But for me to lead the charge makes no sense.
I'm certainly not going alone, but if someone else goes, I'll follow.
After I give Greyhawk the Kyogmans, I do sprint after him, yeah.
I mean, we can, yeah.
Okay,
David,
so then let's...
Every round you lose 1 HP until you hit -10, and then you're dead. So
it hasn't been 10 rounds, then, has it?
Yeah,
it's been like 2 or 3.
Yeah, is Greyash still on the
3
ground?
at the most.
Not
yeah,
anymore.
I'm going to go and fix him up.
Well, Koigman's ointment gave him back 12. He was at -1, so at worst he was minus like 3 or 4. So he's got at least like 8, 9 hit points now. So he's pretty much okay.
I'll just say it's 8, because...
I don't think it is. I think it's probably 9, honestly.
Well, I'll call out and say I've got Greyash. Chase them down, so everybody knows I'm going to handle Grey.
Well, all right, go. Let's go ahead and roll initiative then. Rolling. Chris, why don't you go ahead and roll a D10 for initiative?
Right, D10 initiative. It's a 4.
Okay.
Best roll of the night.
Okay, so you're gonna catch up to them. They're basically down at the hall. I mean, this is, it's so weird the way the D&D works, but technically, like, you run up to them before they get any farther. So it seems strange, but you go first, so you get there to them because they're not going to go on until 12. So your worst case scenario, unless somebody has more than a +8 to initiative modifier, then you're going to beat them. So JB and Roland, and then Tuctrin. Well, Tuctrin's got some little legs, but JB and Roland, if you two want to do some shit, go ahead, do it. You can just do your attacks. They're running, so
yeah, charge into the nearest one,
which is far. You're way the fuck on the other side of this room now.
Run then up to him.
Mm-hmm. You essentially are doing a charge double move.
Attack.
You're attacking the one that's closest to you, basically? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cavalry now. Plus our level. Just cut everything fucking down.
We're getting in
First one, the weakest.
Just close enough to fire.
Exactly, yeah, because fucking JB's got the fucking rifleman shit going on. He's just going to pick him off and I can chop him close, so we've got both ranges covered. If we run into another trap, I'm at the front and we'll just take that shit. Right.
Well, there's 2 guys basically running side by side. One of them has an arrow sticking out of his back. The other one is basically fine. He's obviously got the little cuts and scratches here and there, but really is pretty much fine. Which one would you like to attack?
The one with the arrow in him, please.
Go ahead and roll to it.
D20.
Well, the one that's
13.
still in good condition is Chris's nemesis.
That is. No, actually, no. The one that JB hit was Chris's nemesis, technically, because Roland's nemesis, because I had him marked and I took the hit points off of that one last time.
So I hit him. D12.
I mean,
it's almost dice. Rolled into the corner. Oh, it's a 1. 1 + 1. I've got prayer on that range.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 + 1 is 2 + 8, 10.
Nice. And JB, he's still up. Now, if you want to attack that one, though, are you attacking with your bow?
Yeah.
If you want to attack that one, though, then now... Well, I mean, technically, would you have gone before Roland? No, he would have gone first because he's on 4. He gets +4 to initiative, so that would have been 8. When would your bow go off?
that is 7, so
Even 5, it would still be.
5, yeah.
Or is your dex 19?
My dex is 18.
Okay, yeah, so that's +2, so it would have been 5. Yeah, you go after. I mean, yeah, it would have been +5, so you would have gone.
Aim, and I was gonna aim for the healthy one anyway.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
So that's the kind of psychic vibe we've got.
That's right. Roll number 1 is 12. I would hit an AC of 5. I'm not sure if I get any bonuses by.
Well, that'll hit him.
Cool.
You still get +1 from prayer.
Okay, so that would be 13. I know 13 hits. And that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Okay.
After fun, we're gonna fire.
Now they both have arrows sticking out of their backs.
Now I'm gonna fire.
Which one
arrow.
is which?
I'm gonna fire another arrow at the one I just hit at his ass, so that Roland can tell them apart. That's an 18. If I get 8 damage, I expect the arrow to go right up the hole.
Well,
6.
8 damage is not enough. Oh, 6?
6.
6
no,
damage is
just
not
6.
enough. Not enough to go up the a-hole. I'm sorry, your dreams were dashed.
But at least now Roland can tell his nemesis away from the other guy.
Okay.
Helping.
Then at 12, they go running up. What?
Simultaneous to the arrow, technically just before it, I heal Grey Ash. I know it's irrelevant, but here it goes.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That's a 10 + 1, buddy. Take 11 back. That puts him overflowing on HP. Do you get that, Grey Ash?
Sorry?
Have 11 hit points back.
Another 11. Okay. 10.
So
20.
they go running into the corridor. This corridor here, all the way at the far end of the hallway. Basically, I mean the far end of this great hall in the northeastern corner. There's an opening, and they head into there. Now, you do recall one piece of information that Feldrin, aka Goldilocks,
I was
gave
about
you.
to scream that. There's a fucking ogre over there, guys.
You remember that there was an ogre over there, and then also that heading up into the northeastern area is where he said that the bugbears have their main area.
Alright, I'll keep him busy till he catch up. We've got a battle Perry.
Literally dominoes the whole temple.
Yeah, domino. You need to domino now.
After the next,
boosh. Yeah. So I'm charging after him still. Charge to the room with the old miss on me. Fair enough. I'll take the fucking.
My days.
I'll risk my AC against it.
Okay.
Turns the corner and there's a fucking ogre stood there.
How like?
Okay. Let's see here. So, Grey Ash, you can do something this round. Would you like to do something? Yeah, because the Coigman's ointment was last round, so you can actually do something this round if you'd like. Now, you are on the ground, so you'd have to, if you want to do any movement, or I mean, you could crawl on the ground. Or whatever,
I'll get up.
Okay, so that's
I'll say to my companions should we catch up with them? Where the fuck are they going?
Don't forget your one, bro. It's on the floor. Sorry, I'm not right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that kind of DM. I mean, I'm sure he's a fucking obsessive 18 intelligence wizard. I'm sure he's there's my wand. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be oh, you lose your wand. I played in a game one time where I threw a sword at someone, and they were fighting in the mud, and the fucking DM had me lose my goddamn sword in the mud. It was a +3 fucking longsword. What an asshole, right? It was such a dick. I was like, are you serious? I search until I find it. I will not leave until I find my sword. And he's like, nope, it's gone forever.
What?
That was my last
That
game.
is
I
asshole
quit.
move.
I quit after that. It was an online game. That was my last game. I was like, fuck this.
I've never like played fetch with your dog and like you throw the ball and you spend like 10 minutes trying to find that fucking ball because it's just under 3 blades of grass somehow.
I mean, and just
neon
also
orange
imagine
ball.
like that fucking sword. It's a +3. It's like it's like a legendary heirloom. Like I wouldn't just
You're
be
not giving
like,
up now.
I would never give up. I would spend the rest of my life searching for that fucking sword. All right, so I was so mad. I was so mad.
It's like you've lost your car keys. It's just like
you don't just stop. You're like, oh, I guess I don't have a car anymore. All right, so Tuctrin, you didn't do anything. Dom, you didn't do anything with Tuctrin. Did you want to do something with him?
So I'm not going to be able to catch up enough to get an attack in, obviously, because of the speed difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to heal myself.
Okay. Go ahead and do a heal then.
I'm going to do a cure moderates.
10 plus 1.
8 for 8.
All right. So getting back to the initiative, back to declarations, then we're still in combat because you guys are still chasing after him. Now, they've rushed up that corridor. Do you want to follow
Which corridor
them?
again? The one to the northwest?
Yes. So it's like here.
Prayer wears off at the end of this round.
Run round the corner with my shield in front of me using a shield rush. So I've got the shield skill.
Can somebody ping the map where they ran to?
I'm pinging there.
Gotcha. I see it.
So I run round the corner. Because if I delay and do like SWAT, dodge, I'd rather think that I'm going to run around the corner, and even if there's a group of bugbears about to shoot range crossbows at me, I might make it through, take some damage, and then cleave them. I'm going to blitzkrieg, I think. I'm fucking lunatic now.
Yeah, I'm going to head to that corner as well and fire.
So I'm going like there. That's where they are. I don't know how you do that with a move thing.
Use the measure tool and set it to linger so it doesn't disappear.
It's just a little setting and then it...
Yeah.
Oh, you know where I'm at. It's all in the mind.
All right,
Yeah,
so make a perception check, Roland.
Oh, okay, man. Perception. I can roll this stuff in ages, man. It's not perception.
I'm going to give you like a
15. Okay.
plus 2 bonus as well.
15. I'm a D20.
17 it is, bro.
I left my dice in the kitchen when I was making toast. The dice now, yes, D20. A 4.
What?
4.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
You'll be able to follow them then. Even with depending on where they go down the hall. Okay, so you're chasing after them. Is anybody else going to do anything that's combat related or where time sensitivity matters? Like you need to be in initiative, or is this basically between JB, Roland, and these two guys?
Let me know when I catch up to them.
I mean, you're technically never going to catch up to them. You know what I mean? Like, not like in the sense like...
Right.
Not until they run into something that stops them.
All right, so what I'll do
is... to pick you up, Tuctrin?
No, so it's just JB and Roland, right?
And Tarkus starts making to sprint that way, so...
Right, so Target's coming this way, Grash is coming this way, so I guess I'll just, wait for them to start coming this way so that we're not going to get too split up, you know what I mean? And then continue on.
Grash, how are you looking at HP?
I'm okay now. I'm at 20 of 26. I want to say,
solid.
Did that priest have like a backpack or a satchel or like a belt pouch I could have grabbed off him before we ran? And just leave him there?
Wants to search the enemy priest.
Yeah, I just guess he's got like a bag of potions or something, or like some scrolls case or something, and just
That's
use.
a round action at least. That isn't it? Search.
Well, if he's got a bag, I take the bag. I don't want to search the bag.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have anything on him. Sorry, I had to just kill a fucking roach.
Oh man, they're bad, man. I was in Spain, right? Well, not Spain, where is it? Africa. And one come at me, bro. I was so surprised.
An African roach came for Chris.
Well, we don't have them in England, so there I am sitting at Burger King, and the next thing I know, this roach come at me. He was fucking huge. Sorry.
Well, technically, they're called palmetto bugs here, basically, which they're fucking roaches, dude.
Frightened me, man.
Oh man, this thing is big too. We get some big.
Look at the priest. No bags, nothing.
No, he doesn't have anything. I mean, he's got like a chainmail, a cloak on. Like I said, he's the sort of decorative headpiece
and
all that. But he doesn't have a bag or anything. I mean, he has a bag full of like he has his like. You're a wizard.
Priest
I mean,
shit.
But like right off the bat, it's not. Just a quick look.
Yeah,
at
okay.
him. All right,
join the parade of death.
So you all
that
are
direction.
Basically all of the rest of you are kind of one round behind them in the movement. So you're all just running. But Roland and JB might have a chance to actually hurt these guys. So let's go ahead and Chris, why don't you roll the D10 this time?
What initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
I'm just imagining JB run around the corner like Legolas and just start fucking bouncing rounds off walls.
It's a 6.
Hey.
11.
You got a 6. 10.
Yeah, my action.
Oh, man.
Actually,
Okay.
As I'm going around the corner, my action will actually be, rather than just run around the corner, tumble around the corner.
Can you tumble and fight in the same round?
No, I'm not going to fight. I'm just going to tumble. I tumble around the corner and there's 20 people shoot at me. I'm at an extra -4.
Well, do you want to wait and see what you see?
bonus,
I said your perception would tell you kind of like a little bit. So you can hear the booted feet of these guys like running away.
Oh, no, don't bother then. Carry on running.
Yeah, so like you run up the hallway and you see that they like have run to the right, which was like to the east. You rush up the hallway about, what is it, like 50 feet. And then they've turned to the right and they've gone another 50 feet down there. And then they've turned to the north. And like these hallways are kind of continuing.
Okay. So
you're making it really difficult for like JB
to shoot. Yeah.
To be able to shoot. But
That's
there's actually torches in this along this hallway.
Yeah, run around the corner.
And you see them, like you catch up to them right here. You actually beat them on initiative. So you kind of like, you catch them before they get to go any farther than here. So there's 2 of them. They're right side by side.
Chop one down.
And I think you have 2 attacks this round, right? They're both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same round again.
Yeah. Or same battle. So go ahead and make your attack.
The one. 17. Okay. That's fucking lows.
Yeah, go ahead and you want to describe your kill? Because that one's definitely dead.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 hit points. This was your nemesis.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I left him for you, Cool Breeze. Yours.
I run alongside him and like kind of squish him with my shield against the fucking wall and crush him to death.
Like
nice.
Palmetto bug.
and then as I like bounce off the wall, spinning fucking, and then panzer kickboxing, spinning fist attack, but with my sword. For my second attack if I get a chance.
Okay.
So I just crush him.
Go ahead. Do your other attack.
13. So unnatural 20.
Go ahead and describe your kill of the last bugbear.
Spinning attack and it just takes his head off. Just a minute. Just like cleanly pop, and his body runs for a few feet and then falls over. Doesn't realise he's dead.
And moments later, JB catches up, and you're there, and like the darkness beyond, or the hallway beyond, you can see it turns back towards the west up ahead. They were clearly running in this direction for a reason. You were told that there were more bugbears over here. They don't seem to have reached their destination, but you can feel the sort of ominous nature of where you are.
That's just me.
You made a pretty good perception check, so I'll say the stench of bugbear in this hallway is intense.
Gross.
Where are you, JB?
Finally catching up to him?
Yeah, but like you go all the way up there?
I'm going up as far as Roland.
Okay, he's about right here. This is like kind of where the battle happened. Or some twisting and turning.
To hear about the end of the round.
Okay.
At full sprint. Okay,
you can see when you get there. Actually, and you know what, Tuctrin would be there probably too, because although he was he's slower, he was closer, so he'll kind of get there as well. And you said that Greyhawk was going there as well, David?
Yeah, I was trying to catch up.
For ease of gameplay, we're gonna say kind of like all of you are sort of caught up. You kind of all maybe spaced out just a bit down that hallway. And, you're all kind of like looking at each other, and you can just smell this like stench, the stench of bugbear. It's so powerful here.
Human.
And like things have gone quiet, and almost the quiet, like as you're, you can hear like the blood pumping in your ears, like as your hearts are beating quickly, and your wounds start to sting and burn as your adrenaline is starting to burn away, and you just know that you're in a place of great, great danger right now.
Mm-hmm. Try to signal to them, like, pull back.
I was slightly healed, but I'm still sitting on 11 hit points. It is not time to go flying around a corner.
Yeah, if you can, when you're talking about wounds, try to do it in a way that doesn't mention hit points. It's kind of cooler to like just describe the wounds and how you're looking or limping, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
how close to the corner am I?
I mean, you're like here maybe, so maybe 25 feet. Is that about 25?
Around the corner.
Okay.
Slices all over me, and some of them are greasy.
Mm.
As soon as the party's nearby and assembled, I'll tumble around the corner so I can take the initial impact of whatever.
What? You
fucking chaotic for you. Off he goes.
I'm like waving at you to like fall back, and you're like, we're all here. Let's go forwards.
You say as I disappear around the corner.
Well, I mean, you don't really disappear around the corner. You just go around the corner so you can see, and you can see the hallway continues on down quite a distance.
Past and then put my
but you can see, it curves down, and then you can also, but you can see there's a door about 25 feet down the hallway on the left, which would be the southern wall. You want to go open the door?
I run up and like grab him to drag him back.
DM goes, "Do you want to open the door?" Flags, red flags.
I want to run to there.
I ping it again. I wasn't looking at the map. Are you fucking okay? Yeah. All right. So you run down to that end.
Why though?
Same reason he does anything. Why not?
Can I stop him at any point in this? Catch up to him and grab him?
I mean, if you want to try to catch up to him, you can. But this maniac is just like,
yeah, I'm trying to.
Sanctuary, fucking fuck.
I'm like, you can see. Like, I mean, is anybody following him around there? Yeah. I mean, like, all of you can sense this tension, and Roland is not a quiet man. You know what I mean? Like, he's not JB scouting ahead. He's fucking like tank warrior. And then like he tumbles around the corner. And it's just like the sound of like a metal screeching on stone, and like the sound is just like causing your nerves to fray.
That did piss me off, though.
Well, what?
You'll cope. They deserve it because they piss me off. Not the players, the fucking monster. There's no beef with the players. I'm just pissed at the monsters.
Oh, I know. You're just being Roland.
I mean, I'm gonna keep following them, of course, but I'm not gonna run like headstrong, willy nilly, you know.
Yeah. So you see that you see that
move away from me.
You see the passageway does a sharp turn to the southeast, and once again at the end of the hallway is another door. And I think it's about time that I roll for random encounters. Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
This location.
Yeah.
Where are you? Sorry. Okay, right at the corner. Okay.
Roland, you have like this maid limping up to you, like grabbing onto your cloak, be like, "We keep going on like this. This will be our end."
It will be for you if you follow me. You stay back for a while. I'm just gonna steam ahead.
Gonna what? Steam ahead to your death. You know what's in there. They told us.
I'm on again. I'll go around that corner.
I just told you what's there. You can see it. Right? Did I open it up, the map?
I cannot see it. Do I need to read?
I mean, I opened it up. I opened up. Can you see it? Can you guys see it?
Can you see this?
No, it's
I think he's on about this area. Like,
nope.
You can't see anything? All right, we'll stop. Move this shit off of there so I can open it up, guys. I can't do it when you're putting the things on the thing. So
open to there, like.
Jesus Christ.
We're going to need him at the end of this.
You guys are fucking maniacs. Well, no, there's one maniac in this group. Can you guys see that now?
Yeah, there you go. I can see the wall.
Okay, yeah, I can see it on the map on Luke's map. Look at Luke's screen on the. Can you see how it makes a weird like angle?
Yep.
Yeah, we can see the angle.
Yeah, that's at the end of that is a door.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw the door. Someone was pinging up in the middle, and I didn't see anything there.
Yeah, me.
There's a door here, and there's a door here. There are two doors. You've already passed by one.
I haven't passed by anything yet. I'm letting everybody else pass. I don't trust that door.
I'm not passing by anything.
I'm gonna get invisible.
Roland being Roland, he's just gonna go and boot that fucking door down at full speed.
So there's only a door there. No, I thought there was like a little side tunnel.
Yeah, no. It was just weird map uncovering.
Okay, I piss up the door while I wait for the players.
Players don't come.
You piss on the door?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Track Knowles.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're all like standing there, like looking. I mean, like I said, I mean, as David, you know what?
I pull up the wand of paralyzation. If he reaches for the handle or goes to kick it, I'm using the wand, but I'm telling you to fall back.
I look back at his friends in my cock case, pissing on the door.
It's like, do not open that door.
Shake my willy, put it away, and then walk back, grumbling.
Good.
All right, so do you guys move back to the main area?
Mm.
Where are you guys going back to? What are you doing? Just tell me.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the end of the session, so I need to know.
We guys, we need to rest. I need to rest.
I need to rest too.
I don't think this is the safest place to rest.
Probably.
Okay, so
I would say
are the party
here,
down here now?
we can barricade doors and we can sleep. There's beds.
What, in there? There's people in there. We can't go in there.
No,
They were leaving, weren't they?
I thought they
I
said
don't
that.
know. They
Rob.
kicked the guy out. They didn't leave.
Rob, go to there.
What?
No,
Oh.
they were leaving. They were leaving. That was
were?
kind of that was kind of the thing. Like they were gonna leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
go now.
I'm sorry, Chris. Can you say that again?
Go to there on the map. The south.
Hold on. Let me get to the map. You going over there?
Really?
Yep.
Um,
Yep. That's happening.
So that's happening.
Okay. Let's see.
Surely you've had some rounds now to do some stuff yourself as well. We can
To
right
do-
past you. Like, what have you guys
do
been doing
what?
for the last 4 rounds? Like, well, targets.
We're
and
waiting for
days
you
and-
to fucking run out of steam because
Oh, why
We're
didn't
all
you tell me
fucked.
earlier then, Tarkus? Oh, okay. I'll stay still then and wait, and I'll look casually down this room then.
what has Greyash been doing? Have you not
He's
been
much
telling
on
him
about.
to slow down
Yes,
and to come back?
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yes, he has.
I
Yes, he
have.
has. Yes, okay. You're right. Are you healed for a bit?
All right. So what are you doing then? Okay. So this room, I will tell you this. Like it's okay. This place, the room to the south, this place is filled with broken containers of all sorts. The littered mess on the floor shows that there has been some fairly recent traffic, probably to carry off any remaining foodstuffs.
Oh, look at me. What's that?
So there's nothing here.
Enough blood. Let us
How's your
rest.
wounds?
Enough
How's your wounds,
blood.
Gresh?
I'm fine.
We should find a place to rest. If we have to go upstairs and do it, or we find a safe place down here, I need to rest, and I'm pretty sure Greyash does too. He looks exhausted.
No plan.
No. Maybe, or just camp. We can camp somewhere
about we go
outside the temple.
Well, yeah, it's a good idea. We could go back up to the first level and secure a room there easy.
Yeah. We don't need resources. We just need a rest. It's been a long day. We've had fight after fight. How many of you slain today? Just today, how many of you slain? It's enough.
I do not think too many.
I think it's enough. There could be more tomorrow. If we keep going forwards, there might not be a tomorrow.
My huffing and puffing are just like...
Listen to Greyash. He speaks wise words.
Very well. I'm calmed now. A madness came upon me.
Okay,
Berserker
so you go
rage
back to
without berserker rage.
we'll go on from here. Are you going to try to go to the upper floor to rest eventually? Is that sort of the
Yeah,
ultimate plan?
we can rest in like the priest room that we did before, I guess, because it seemed okay last time.
That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. You'll get there. Well, let me roll. Make sure that there isn't any random encounters.
The slime's not there anymore.
Well, it doesn't
so-
matter if there is. We're going to have to deal with the next session.
All right. Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying you make it back. You can make it back
Yeah,
without there
okay.
being any trouble. And so if you want to, we can kind of get to that spot where you'll be able to kind of rest. Yes, you finally make it back to you go back up another level, and you finally able to. Oops, here. Let's see. Where's the fucking? How do I find the other maps?
So we successfully find a place to rest.
Yeah, I was just trying to get back to the other map, but apparently I can't. Okay, there we go.
I'm just making sure I'm okay to reset my spells.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're going to get a place to rest. I rolled random encounters. I assumed it would take you 30 minutes to get back there, so I rolled them random encounters for...
Awesome.
Yes. Can you guys see the first level on the map now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you're going back to where that...
Yeah, like around here
over there. Right. Okay. And I will tell you this, the Earth Temple seems desolate. Like nobody has...
Moved back in.
Yeah, moved back in. It seems that perhaps once you've cleared the area of its leadership, that it's broken the forces that controlled that region. And as you patch up your wounds and start to heal yourselves up, you wonder only what treasures you might have left behind on the level below where you killed all those creatures. Everything that you fought in the last day, what remains for you below you, and it gives you this sense of urgency to return once you've gotten healed. Because certainly, if you're going to go through all the trouble, you should get something in return, should you not?
True.
All right, so we're going to end there. Let me give you guys some XP here. It's not as much as you would think, but it's some. Let's see here.
Do you know what, Two Locks? While they're all resting and stuff, we should sneak out with some of these charcoals and draw some graffiti on some of that mural stuff. Like I saw a really wicked looking Minotaur throwing a man onto a spike. I want to put my staff on it.
You guys are going to kill me, but it's 1,020 XP.
1,020.
The hit dice are killer though. So let's see here.
I need to do an XP calculation. It's been about 4 sessions. For each quite an amount. I only just scratched in.
2, 4.
A bit into 6.
16, 3.
4,000 XP, guys.
57 hit dice. 57 hit dice.
Fuck, man, that's a lot.
Well, guys, that was fun, man. That was a fucking epic battle. I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I liked the role playing before it.
It was close.
It was close, and it was really cool. I mean, that was just a neat little thing. Goldilocks, a.k.a. Feldrin, he did escape, however.
Goldilocks, indeed.
And perhaps you will rue the day that you allowed Goldman to escape.
Definitely.
All right, well, guys, that was fun. So no game next week because that's Pete's book thing. And then is it David the week after? You're not around, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do in 3. We'll do in 3 weeks.
Available on the 26th.
The 26th, is that what it is? Yeah, 26th.
Yeah.
You guys want to plan on the 26th then?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. That was fun. If you've been watching this, other than Frank, you can go fuck yourself. But everybody else, hope you enjoyed it. And honestly, guys, I think we did a pretty fucking good job considering all the maladies that we were discussing before this game. How we're all like wrecked and shit. I thought that was pretty fun. So,
several rounds at 1 hit point.
I mean, that was close. I did not pull any punches. I mean, I had these guys, they were operating.
I feel very punched.
Yeah, I mean, with the guy, the priest, the head priest of the air temple.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like he would be smart. You know what I mean? Like some guys, I just will they'll just be morons, kind of. But like, I felt like the priest would be smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the waves of enemies.
Mm. Yeah.
Although since my ointment can be drank or smeared, it would have been hilarious if we went at the same time. Something punched me, gave me 2 points of damage, put me to -1, but it broke the thing on my face and I gained like 6 back.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what would happen.
Or if you just spread it on at the same time he was punching you and you both got the healing from it because you both touched it.
Imagine.
So just remember this guy in the picture. He will return one day. Oh yes.
Feldrin. I wrote his name down.
He will return. And so shall we in 3 weeks. All right, guys, that was fun. Thanks for playing, and I'll catch you online.